And we are live. Big up everyone. Hope everyone is blessed. Appreciate all the people who stayed for the redirect. We're here. We're live. We're going to sync up time-wise as well to make sure everything is good in the hood. First and foremost, everyone all right? Everyone good?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Can't complain. Can't complain at all.
Well, Nunez watch, man.
Nunez watch. Darwizzy watch.
Darwizzy.
Darwizzy watch.
Yeah.
So hold on a minute. What happened, Ram? When did the like absolute disgusting happening come about?
DRIFTY shameless. He's not disgusting.
No, I think
That's
Ram's
cow.
disgusted with the idea of us signing Nunez. I think he is.
I'll let Ram
Am
speak for himself.
I getting it wrong? Are you disgusted by it, bro?
Yeah, we could do better. Never go back to your ex, as they say, bro. Never go back to your ex.
Yeah, but I mean,
No.
I do kind of agree with that to some degree. But what if you scoured the earth and you realize you'd made a mistake?
You have to die on that soul, bro.
Who said we scoured the earth?
Exactly. We didn't scour.
Everybody doesn't have a. Look, I'm not somebody that believes in soul, man. There's about 4 people on this planet that's made for you.
Exactly, bro.
Do you know what? I'll be honest with you. I actually believe that there's no such thing as a perfect person. You just have to be okay. You just have to love the person enough to put up with the things that you don't like about them. That's
love's a choice.
Yeah.
That's
100%.
literally all I think it is.
100%, bro. There's nothing but facts from what you're saying, bro. Nothing but facts.
Y'all know any of these Saudi players besides Al Dasari?
Honest to God, no.
That's the only one I know. And I know he's quick.
Honest to God, I don't know any of these players, bro. I really don't.
Let's see if the Saudi Pro League been paying off. Because this Uruguay backline isn't very good.
Yeah. It's not the best. Definitely could be got at, but you could say that about any position in for Uruguay.
Right, my cousin just let me know he hasn't actually played competitive football since February because of when their league finishes. So he'll be fresh as in he's not burnt out, but he's probably going to be rusty. All right, so let's sync up actually.
Not the excuses already, DRIFTY.
I didn't even. My cousin just let me know. I didn't actually realize.
No, I'm just joking.
I'm basically on 11 minutes coming up now, guys. So I'm on 10:48.
I'm on 10:36.
Yeah, I'm on exact time with Ram.
42, 43, 44, 45.
I'll pause on 11 exactly. So just give me a countdown to 11.
Okay.
Well, you're actually the same time as me, Jay.
Yeah, I am.
Damn. I'll let you do the countdown then. 56,
55, 56, 57, 58, 59.
I'm like a couple seconds ahead of you, bro. Oh, I can't pause it as well.
So now I'm on 8, 9, 10, 11. Are we synced, yeah?
Yeah, but bro, I can't pause it, bro.
Well, then we're always gonna be screwed.
So what are you on then? What count are you on, man?
25, 26, 27.
You're like half a second ahead.
That's the same. Yeah, it's pretty much.
It's like half a second, dude.
Yeah. We'll be good, man.
Nah, you said you were on like 30.
No,
we're not.
Keep count. Do your count.
39, 40.
Oh, say so. I thought you were like 5 or 6 seconds behind.
45.
No.
Ram, man. Ram having a stinker today, man.
Well, allow me, man. It's 10.
Ram having a stinker.
It's 11:15, bro. I'm contemplating even why I'm still up watching this when I have no affiliation for any player.
I forget it's late for y'all. It's only 5 o'clock here.
Oh yeah, that's perfect.
I have no affiliation for any team, any player on this team.
Where's this game played at?
Big up Omar says, "Drip, you missed the Egypt game. Deserved win. Mo was superb. Was he good? Yeah, was Mo good in the game?
Yeah, he was solid.
He came with. Did he just come off to like rest him for the next game? Because he came off at like the 65th minute or something, didn't he?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. He wasn't injured or anything.
Let me bring in Sammy.
Ram was calling every player solid, though.
What's going on, Sammy, bro?
Right, you didn't have to add that.
That's good. That's good. That's good.
Yeah. I good. I
We're almost
probably
calling every Egyptian
yeah.
Salah.
It's diabolical, Jay. No one asked for that. No one asked.
It's
No
important
one
information,
asked.
though. Oh, they're
It
playing in
was-
Miami. It's funny. The last time Nunes played in the stadium, he got in a fight in the stands.
Lol.
Oh, is this the stadium when he had that brawl? Yeah.
Yeah, this is the same stadium.
Man.
It's crazy how Valverde didn't get any suspension for that when he was in the stands fighting too. They only suspended Nunes and
Well, look what team he
Jimenez.
played for, Joe. We know how it goes.
yeah, exactly.
Valverde didn't even get in trouble for starting the fight with
No, he got fined like
Schiavone.
$500,000. He got fined $500,000.
But look, he's the one who started the fight with Schiavone.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Emil, yes, we will finish the game if Nunes is hooked. When I
Are you
said if
sure?
Nunes gets hooked, then we're going to end the stream. I'm not only here for Nunes.
Who's he getting hooked? Who's he getting hooked for? Was the real question.
Anybody at this point.
Can you name a
Nah,
Uruguayan striker that's
need
better
to
than him?
I need to stop this. I need to stop this.
Nah,
Yeah,
stop the
this
agenda.
Nunes hate is crazy, bro.
Stop the agenda. We can just be objective about it.
Is this all because
I don't want
we
him back
said
either, but we gotta be
everyone's
honest
feeling
about it.
themselves again now, yeah.
That's because it actually might happen. That's the crazy bit.
It's
I
not
tell you
gonna
what
happen.
I did like though. I did like the idea of watching Isak actually look fit. Because like every time he played for Liverpool, he just never looked fit. So at least when I saw him in the
He played
highlights,
90 minutes. He played
Yeah,
over 90
he was
minutes.
fine. He was,
yeah, at least when I saw the highlights, he actually looked mobile.
and
Nah,
he
he
looked
was good.
and he helped Gyökeres score goals as well, bro. So big up to him, man. That's a big. That's a
Oh, is
big.
that-
I
we got the
mean,
other
let's be
goals,
honest though. Gyökeres'
Yeah.
problem isn't his finishing. That's the only
Yeah.
thing he's really good at.
I see that super chat actually thinks Salah was good today. I didn't think Salah was good today. Earlier in the
He
year.
wasn't poor, but he wasn't poor though.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't see it.
He wasn't his best, but he was good.
Lukaku.
These games have got a lot to live up to now because the Ivory Coast and the USA games were so fun to watch. Now that's my standard now of a game. Like I don't want no other games unless they're like that.
Yeah, but Drifty, you're never gonna guarantee to get a game like that, though.
It's the World Cup, man. Everyone should be going all out to entertain, man.
Drifter, Cape Verde had more possession than Arsenal did in the final.
Lol.
Oh, what in the Spain match?
Yeah, they had more possession than Arsenal did.
That's diabolical.
Big up
You
Cape
know
Verde,
what?
bro.
From the little bits and pieces, because I did kind of watch a lot of the game. I actually think that they actually did really well when they did get the ball. They weren't just like panicking. They were actually like dribbling out and trying to like, you know what I mean? Maybe their final pass wasn't exactly great because obviously they are lower level, but it wasn't like they were just panicking and hoofing up the pitch. They were actually trying to like play their way up the pitch. I kind of.
I'm actually going to their game. I'm going to their game against Saudi Arabia.
That would be a game, you know.
Because they got a draw in that game. If they win that game, they get through.
Yeah, it's a high possibility.
Yeah,
They
because
beat
like
Saudi
4
Arabia,
points.
they get through.
4 points definitely gets you through in third place.
No, but
minimum.
8 third place teams make it. So
Yeah.
So the fact that they didn't lose that game against, because going into it, I was like, as long as they don't get battered, they can actually still advance.
Which is
There's
why
going
I
to be a
think,
third place team on 3 points. So if you've got 4, you're guaranteed to go through.
yeah,
They
usually,
said 67. You have a 67% chance to go through if you finish third.
yeah.
But I'm not
I
going to the
don't
Cape
think
Verde
you're
game
Monday.
for the. I'm not going for the game. I'm going for the stands.
Yo, I know what you mean.
Them dogs again.
Damn me, yo, what's wrong with them dogs, bro? What about them with the dogs?
I don't think that. I still don't think Diamonde is worth 110 million. But
I don't think he's going to go for. I think they said if he tells RB if he wants to leave for Liverpool, his price will go down.
But let's be real, guys. If he continues to play the way he was yesterday, there's no way RB are going to have any stance other than money. Like, they already wanted a lot of money. Now on the world stage, he's doing it as well. Like, you know what I'm saying? They're going to want money.
I mean, if he keeps
Not
doing
even
well,
a shot.
he keeps cooking like this, he'll be worth that 100 million. To be fair, so
I don't know, bro. World Cups are never a good barometer for going all out on a.
but it's not just the World Cup though.
That's
But
why
here's
he
the
had
thing,
to
though:
get his season.
everybody's price is finished nowadays, so it doesn't even matter. 125 for Elliot Anderson. Like, what are we doing?
How much are they quoting us for that Bawardi player from Morocco?
60
euros, 60 million euros, only
so 50 million pounds. Yeah.
Who's he played for in Europe?
Lille.
Oh, he's part of that good Lille team. Okay.
Big Steve was right all them years ago, right? And he said that 3 frauds in football. I disagree with him, but he been proven right. Bielsa, Poch, and Tuchel.
What's wrong with Bielsa?
What, that they're only good at cup football or something?
No, he said there's like frauds. When people, you remember how people used to talk about like Poch and Tuchel back in the day?
Poch ain't a fraud.
Poch is what it is.
Yeah,
He's
no,
I like Poch, but he nowhere near as we thought he would have been today, man.
That's fair to say.
No, but if you actually think about what he's done wherever he's been, he's always been in a situation where it's extremely against him, and him doing well is like against the odds. He's never walked in. Even when he went to PSG, they were a mess at that time when he went there. That's why Ancelotti didn't really do that well there either. And then Tottenham, look what happened with the way he had to leave there. Chelsea was an absolute state when he went there, and he actually stabilized.
Yeah, they were playing well, actually. He left.
You know what I mean? Towards the end of that season, he'd actually got them stabilized. And then look at the way he's got USA cooking. I think Poch is a top manager.
Bro, Hassan is so shameless.
You'll take him at Liverpool?
Yeah, I'll take Poch at Liverpool.
No. Let's not go that far.
No, I think in a club where he's actually got a settled team, a board that will back him, 100%.
Bro, it's WWE in the corner, man. What's going on?
Yeah, this is a bit mad.
You wouldn't take Bielsa, though. No chance.
It's
Not now
finished.
at this age. Yeah, maybe 10 years ago. Not like, remember, Bielsa's an old guy now as well. You know what I mean?
He said he's leaving Uruguay after this World Cup too.
You wouldn't
Let me
take
give you,
Bielsa
let me give you an example of why
don't even talk to
people
the
are so
players.
fair weather flip-floppy though out here, yeah? I remember having conversations with people after Spain failed at the World Cup, and everyone was telling me Luis Enrique was an overhyped manager. Now everyone's sucking him off and wants him to be their manager. You
Same
see how
as-
things change.
That's true.
Same as
You see
Hansi
how
Flick.
things change.
Same as Hansi Flick drift.
Yeah, Hansi Flick, exactly the same. Now he's at Barca brocking it up. Everyone's like, oh, no, he's good. Nobody. I remember Rams was the only one that wanted him before we got Slot. Everyone else is like, nah, I don't know about Flick. Man.
I remember them time. I was the only person who saying Flick and Tuchel was good, and I had the tweets to prove it. I showed DRIFTY it already.
Tuchel is shit. Tuchel is just a cup manager. I'm not going to back Tuchel. But when it comes to
But Tuchel better than Poch, though.
Nah,
I don't know
no.
about that.
Yes.
He might have a better CV, but he's not a better manager. No chance.
Yes,
Not for
man.
me.
Trust me, he is.
No.
I think Poch does more with less, to be fair.
Yeah, there's no way Tuchel could go into a situation where he's got the scraps that Poch has had to work with and still win and do good things. No way. Tuchel's just a cup manager.
I will say though, only reason why I wanted Flick to take over from Klopp is because his style of football is similar to Klopp's, and he was available.
Well, at Barcelona, he's proven
He
that
just
he
gave
had
away a
lost.
corner? What is he doing?
That was crazy. I'm just saying, people are very, very quick. Like I've already said it. You see, in this tournament, if Liao cooks in this tournament, you will watch everyone start sucking him off again.
Yep,
That's true.
this is
It's just how people are so fair weather flip-floppy about things. It's like, what have you done for me lately? If you haven't played well for the last, you see that Cole Palmer. People are just acting like he's a top quality player. Yeah, he had a bad year. I've heard people talking about Palmer like he's a piece of shit all of a sudden. It's like, what?
It's
more than
the
a year,
Arsenal
to be fair.
fan. It's the Arsenal fans that you.
But you wouldn't take Palmer at Liverpool, Jeff?
Of course I would, bro.
No, you wouldn't.
No,
I
with,
wouldn't.
I would 100% take Cole Palmer at Liverpool, bro.
not with the players that we've got. We've already got a 10 drift. I don't need another one.
No, but it isn't about that. It's just about, is he good enough? And he's 100% good enough to play for Liverpool.
As like he's good enough to play for the club, but I wouldn't take him at this moment with the club.
I just don't. I tell you what, there's actually no evidence to say he'll be a better 10 than that Wirtz will be a better 10 than Palmer. There's no evidence whatsoever.
You could say the same thing about Palmer being like, well, it could be a case that is a purple patch for him. He had a purple patch player. He's a purple patch player.
I mean, he played well for the whole season,
true.
though. You can't.
He only does well when the team is when the team has no expectations on him.
I mean,
but
I
If
don't know
Madrid-
about that when he played well in the Club World Cup final when there was expectation.
Oh, I
That's
don't.
one
I
game,
disagree. If there was no expectation on Chelsea, everyone thought
Yeah,
PSG
everybody
were gonna
thought PSG was
pop
No,
them.
but it's a final though, bro. There's hella pressure. If you're any final of a major tournament is a lot of pressure.
I mean, a lot of people don't even consider it a major tournament, to be fair.
Yeah, but many people were like, "Oh, this is
Against
just
a friendly.
PSG.
yeah." But Drift,
People
this is
say
a-
it's a glorified friendly, though.
Drift. There
No, but
was
those people. I think those people are haters. Personally.
Drift. There was also people saying that it's the same tournament where the champions of England, champions of Spain, and champions of Italy weren't there.
So it's
Yeah,
not
I
about
can
that,
understand why
to be
people
fair.
was a little bit frustrated with the teams that got picked, but I do think it's disingenuous to downplay it because if any of our teams had won it, we would have actually said, like, if Real Madrid won, if Liverpool won, if Man United won, any of those teams won it, we'd all be like, we just won the
Yeah,
Club
but
World
it's
Cup.
also Drift. you have to-
Ironically, it's probably harder to qualify for the Club World Cup than it is the actual World Cup.
yeah, to be fair, that's
Because
true.
you have to either win the trophy or like go far every single year over the course of 4 seasons. So it's actually low-key a little bit harder to make that than it is like the actual World Cup.
Imagine if Arsenal win the Club World Cup. That'd be jokes, and they haven't won a Champions League.
No, but that's where you'd watch the narrative change because all of a sudden it'd be a great tournament.
Yeah.
You know how it goes.
I think because they played I think they have enough points to qualify actually.
Who?
But they can
Arsenal?
get pushed out. They can get pushed out if let's say we win the Champions League and someone else wins the Champions League. They wouldn't be able to play it unless they win it.
Don't you only enter into it if you've won?
You either have to win it or like based on your country, you have to have like a certain number of like points.
Because
Based on how many often you win. Because we would have made it like we would have qualified if Chelsea hadn't won the Champions League in 2020 or 2021.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like now that there's a whole 4 years in between, but the tournaments happen once already, it'll be different for this one. That they won't just be like random teams in it.
It won't be
It'll
as
actually
random, no.
earn the right to be there.
But you still have to.
What?
The
In
only
20 or 30
guaranteed way
years' time,
to
that tournament will be considered a good tournament. It's just because it's new. People don't like new.
So I think the only teams that have qualified for that I know of that have qualified are, I think, PSG qualified, Flamengo qualified. The winner for this year hasn't, for the Libertadores hasn't happened yet. Who won the Asian Champions League? Y'all know?
No.
Nah.
Nah. Nobody's
'Cause
watching.
whoever won that, they qualified, and one of the Mexican teams won. It wasn't Tigres because Tigres lost the final.
Was it Monterrey?
I think it was Monterrey.
Yeah, Monterrey is
That
usually
won
the
the-
team that always goes
Who won
to the
CONCACAF Championship?
Intercontinental Cup. Always is them.
Let me see his qualified. Because it's 2027 Club World Cup, right?
Yeah.
Oh, 2029.
Your boy Darwin Drift.
Darwizzy. Darwizzy. I'm telling you, this thing is just getting on my nerves.
Pierre
that's
Luigi
a-
Colina. Pierre
He
Luigi
sees
Colina.
everything. Sees everything. You see that?
Do you know what's
These are the
crazy?
stats. These are the stats. Like I can referee this game better than him.
That guy played that guy refereed, yeah, when there was no VAR, none of that stuff, yeah, and was exemplary. Like I'm talking about, you would barely ever come out of a game that he was the referee of and be like, oh, do you see how poor the decisions were today? Or, oh yeah, do you see how much he messed up there? That shows you how you can actually just be a good referee if you just know what you're doing.
Yeah, but Drift, how many of those referees are out there now?
But that's the level it should be at this elite level, though, Ram. If you're not that good, you shouldn't be allowed to be a ref. It's that simple, bro.
They
Yeah, that's a
act
fair
like the
point.
Somali ref was like him, but he got motion now, so I don't even think he cares.
What other walk of life can you be bang average at your job and still do it?
Politician.
Yeah, that's a great point.
That's true. But we know, but there's corruption in that, so we know why, innit?
Just like there's a referee.
Well, yeah, this year for sure.
Jeffrey doing the France game on YouTube or Baker?
No, I'll be on big up for the France game. Yeah. That's a big
Oh.
one, so I'll be on thingy for that one.
I will
Big
come
one,
on
mate.
half time.
Damn, Sammy, that dog, bro. That is, yeah, he is not happy, bro.
It come like he knows you're live.
Yeah.
I remember, my dog used to always get jealous whenever I was filming and would scream until I let him in the room. It used to get on my nerves.
Damn,
I miss it, but it used to get on my nerves.
Oh, here's a boy dog. Wizzy Drift. That's a foul.
No, throw in Uruguay.
No, the other
Well
way.
played.
But
Hustle. See, get them up the pitch.
did y'all
You know what I'm
see?
saying, bro?
Did y'all see Troops' tweet? He was hate watching Curacao
Oh, was he?
Bruh.
because they made it over Jamaica to the World.
No, you know what? I actually understand him. When Germany was putting them in, I was a little bit like, yeah, you deserve it.
Yeah, but you said you also
You couldn't
a bit
beat
like,
him. Why are you?
you're also a bit like, I'm kind of glad that wasn't Jamaica. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. If we got hit for 7 like that, it would have been embarrassing. Still, I'm not gonna lie.
No, it's funny though. But the people I was at the game, the people from Curacao didn't care at all that they got pumped by 7.
Yeah. They were just.
They were happy they scored. They were happy they scored a goal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're
Well,
more
at that
they're
point,
happy
they
to
were
be
looking good for the. Remember, it was 1-0 at that point.
there.
Yeah,
They were
it
actually
was a
looking
good-
really good.
You know, it's funny. They actually weren't. They were poor, but they weren't that poor if you were at the game. They had chances. They could. It should have been like 7-3.
Hold on. Ooh.
Oy.
That's a good say.
Who was that diving header from?
Ugarte? Now, who is that?
The gravekeeper.
I was gonna say something. So I was about to pull a Jamie.
Damn, Nunez.
Yeah, Jeff, I will come on half time and full time.
For the France game. Oh yeah, you're invested emotionally in that one, isn't it?
Marcelo Bielsa is an old man. I've really realized now he's an old man.
How old is Bielsa now?
Well, he must be old. He looks old. He's aged quite bad. No, I was aged quite badly. He's just aged.
Yeah. He must be in his 70s though, right?
He's exactly
He
70
has
years
to
old.
be in his 70s.
He turned
Yeah.
71 in July.
Yeah. And I was gonna say he definitely had to be in his 70s.
Okay, so these are the teams that qualify for the Club World Cup already. PSG, obviously. Cruz Azul, Al Ali from Saudi Arabia, Pyramids FC, which they're essentially the Man City of Africa. And you have
Yes.
Flamengo.
But those are the
Those are
teams
like-
that are qualified for the Club World Cup.
Yep, that's it.
But the next one isn't for another 2 years. Why? How comes they already know who's going to be in it from now?
Because those are the teams that won their Continental Trophy this year. And it's in 2029, so it's like over the course of those 4 years, whoever wins the trophies those years. Unless
there
the
could
continent
be-
doesn't have enough players. They
So
start going to,
how
like,
many
tiebreakers.
people can participate in the tournament from the same country?
2, unless it's 2, unless unless more than 2 teams won the Champions League in that country. So, like for example, the last Club World Cup, 4 Brazilian teams were in it because all those teams that won the Copa Libertadores.
Yeah, it's going to get a little getting used to and figuring out exactly. I mean, I'll be
Like,
honest. I don't
So
like the
PSG
idea of
essentially took a
tournament.
spot from somebody else.
I
because
just don't like the
they won
idea of the
back-to-back.
tournament because I saw how tired the players were. That's why I don't like the idea.
It should be a little bit later, like the World Cup is. Like give them more than like a week off. Because I felt like it started like right after the season. It should have been like 2 or 3 weeks after the season.
They've just got to find a way for it to not affect the players in terms of they still get a rest.
We got to get rid of the Carabao Cup in England. That's part of the problem.
Problem
I
is,
like the Carabao Cup,
yeah.
bro. If
There's
I'm
so
being
many
honest,
games.
I enjoy the Carabao Cup more than the FA Cup.
But I think it's more the case of you have to manage your squad now. Like you have to give young players a chance and all that kind of stuff. That's the whole point of all these competitions, giving these players a chance.
After how close we got to winning the quadruple, I don't think anybody will ever do it. I think that was the closest anyone's going to come to doing it.
Yeah,
It's
we were
too
actually
much.
the closest out of everybody.
But the
Well,
league was
if you're talking about game time wise, Ram, we were only 110 minutes away from achieving it.
By the way, Drift, I will say if Thiago was fully fit that entire season, I think we win the quadruple.
Bro,
Thiago missed the final in the UCL final.
there's quite because you got to
he
remember
got injured in warm up.
League Cup final.
No, he got injured in the.
Nah, he was playing
warm-up.
with an injury in the UCL final.
Yeah, but so was Fabinho as well, bro.
Both
Remember,
of them
Fabinho had a pulled hamstring and just about made it back for the.
Yeah,
for the
both of them were.
But that league.
Someone got injured in warm-ups though. Who was it?
It never felt like Liverpool was going to win that title. Remember, City was always in control of that title.
Yeah, that's why, Sammy. That's why I said if we had
but
Thiago,
you got to remember, Sammy. Aston Villa were 2-0 up with half
they
an
were
hour
2-0 up.
Yeah.
Like, do you know what? There's still a part of me that thinks if we hadn't pussyfooted about and they'd took the lead, I think maybe the pressure on City might have hit them.
Remember, we were down for a long time.
No, that's what I mean. So we never actually applied pressure on them during the game. That's what was so annoying.
Header. Oh, that's a foul.
But City's the most clutch team on final day, right? They always deliver.
They didn't deliver this year.
It was done before the final day.
They should have been clutch.
It was the title race was done, man. Remember Arsenal winning when
that's because your 3 p.m. boy he sold them against Everton.
Where he?
You know who I'm talking about, yeah.
Yeah.
Mr. 3
Sammy,
p.m.
we're gonna call some of these players your 3 p.m. boys, bro.
Like Igor Thiago.
Yeah, that's Sammy's 3 p.m.
I'm telling you, when I really think about it, Igor Thiago's a beat-tech Lukaku.
Lukaku. Is this Lukaku? Is it Lukaku without pace? Yeah, Lukaku without pace.
Yeah.
Damn.
City does always go behind on the final day to make it exciting. Remember that time when it was Brighton scoring Aguero equalizing like 10 seconds after.
Yeah, that was. I thought maybe something could
now,
happen.
if you go back and watch that game, it literally was just a shit show from what's his name, Mings. Like that was just I don't know what the fuck he was doing. Like you can't.
Mings handed that same season. Mings handed Liverpool 3 points at Anfield too. Remember when Gerrard come back at Anfield and he gave away the penalty?
No, but that's a bit different to like what he did in that fight. Like what was he actually doing? And fucking Ollie Watkins missed like 3 fucking sitters.
Yeah, that bastard likes to score against us, but doesn't like scoring against City. The prick.
That's what I'm saying.
I remember that game at Anfield. Liverpool wasn't doing anything, and Mings just handed them a penalty and they win it 1-0.
2-0 up with half an hour to go. I don't care if you're playing Barcelona, Roma. I don't care who you're playing. You don't lose that game 3-2, man.
Etihad have a different aura, boy, on final day.
And I blame Gerrard as well because I don't think Gerrard should have took Buendia and Coutinho off. He needed to keep one player on the pitch that can keep the ball.
Or bring on someone with pure pace. Do you know what the crazy thing is, boys? Drift. Emi Martinez wasn't on the pitch, bro.
Was he not in goal for that game?
He wasn't in goal. He was their second choice keeper. He was injured.
Oh, okay. I didn't even realize.
So that was the main worry for me.
To be fair, no one rated Emi Martinez at that point, to be fair.
But but Olsen was horrible, bro. Olsen was shocking in goal.
And you know that comeback was 10 years after the Aguero. So
yeah.
City just a crazy club, boy, especially when it comes to like final day.
Yeah, when it comes to final day, these man is different, man. But no one can beat us for Champions League comebacks. No one can.
Yeah, I know even if they didn't win a Champions League, them 2 final day wins probably feel like a Champions League win by the way they win them 2 titles, Aguero and Gundogan. Just dramatic, boy.
That's when everybody was gassing Gundogan going back to City. You remember that?
Yeah.
That was hilarious.
Me and Drifty were the only ones that were being like, yo, there's something mad about this transfer. Not really.
Oh, what a save.
Save right there, man.
What a save.
I don't even know who this goalkeeper is.
Save.
Is this the same Araujo that plays in Brazil? That plays for Uruguay. Oh, Diaz Sketa, he's on the bench. He plays for Flamengo.
You know, I didn't even realize who was in goal for Spain today.
Unai
Spain was
Simon.
Spain was
Simon.
dominating. Yeah, Spain was dominating so much.
Sammy, my mate told me. I think I know why he picked Simon.
Oof.
You know, De La Fuente is a Bilbao legend, bro.
It's no explanation why Simon playing Reyes 10 times the player. And,
yeah, but bro, you know how these men are with like, especially when it comes to the Basque country, man. They love their own kind of people, bro.
That's that's why Zubimendi picked Arsenal, right? Because Arteta's passed.
Yeah.
Ironically, he picked us now. He'd pick us now because what's his name?
Only person he would have picked over Arteta was Alonso.
But I still believe that you kind of do have to go with loyalty as well. I'm not mad at it.
Right.
That's why I don't get mad at Pickford playing, because he does always play well for England.
Yeah, but England don't have
Drift, we ain't got no goalkeepers, bro.
England don't have keepers on Garcia and Raya level, bro. So Pickford had to play.
As in, like,
no,
bro,
but if Simmons has been playing well and he's always been like reliable for the manager, I get why the manager would keep playing him.
Nah, but Drift, bro, honestly, Drift,
you got to create a club mentality at international football for success. You know, you can't just keep bringing in people here, there, and everywhere. Like that's why Southgate used to actually do well in tournaments.
You got 2 world-class keepers, arguably, for Spain.
Huh?
Arguably.
Even when was better
who are these 2 world-class goalies?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
David Raya and Unai Simon.
Garcia.
Sorry, not world-class. Two of the best goalkeepers in the world at this minute.
Okay,
I'll give you that. I was gonna say who is.
I need
these 2 world-class keepers they got.
World-class thing, yeah. I was like, yo, I never call these man world-class. Hang on a minute. Give me 1 second, bro. Give me 1 second. Although I still have
had to reset. I had to reset. I was like, wait a minute.
Sometimes you need to go back to the bar line and start some plays, bro. You know what I mean? You need to find like a pick and roll. Start simple.
What's that meme where the guy's talking to the psychiatric patient? Are the world-class keepers in the room with us?
Rabiot gonna start tomorrow.
Oh, to go.
Oh shit! And there is an upset on the card right now.
Oh, what that keeper doing, man?
Yeah, he made a great save.
It was a power header, to be fair. It was a good header. He couldn't really do much, I don't think. Let me see it again. Because that was a really good header. He had to kind of react like it was a split second
World
reaction.
Cup is throwing a lot of curveballs at the moment.
Yeah.
The way this is setting up, Cape Verde might have a chance to get out the group.
Oh,
yeah, the goalkeeper got to do better with that.
Yeah, the keeper's going mad. What is that? Is that Muslera?
I'm thinking it went directly at him, but no, that's not what happened.
Is that Muslera in goal?
I recognize his face.
Yep.
How old is that brother?
39.
How? Brother, he's not.
He plays in Argentina.
He's not born in Uruguay, bro.
That was one of them awkward ones that bounced right in front of him.
Yeah, he's born in Argentina, bro.
I could see Senegal take
Uruguay. What do you want me to do?
He was born in Argentina, did you say?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I could see Senegal getting a jammy goal tomorrow to get.
What's his name was born in England, but he plays.
Senegal a good team, bro. It's not like
Anthony Robinson. He's not. He wasn't born in the U.S.
Yeah, but he's Argentinian. I didn't think Argentinian people.
Anthony Robinson is literally English, but he plays for the
U.S. Yeah, but
it's
South American teams. I always feel there's a little bit more vim when it comes to playing for other national teams.
It depends. Like, where did he grow up?
Yeah, Senegal is a good team, AFCON champs, but
oh my God,
Ivory Coast is better than Senegal. I think Ivory Coast is a little bit better than Senegal.
If that number 10 continued that run, boy, it would have been long.
Pause.
It would have been long days for
you gotta say the whole sentence.
Long days for Uruguay, right?
Barcola to save the day tomorrow off the bench.
Man, what's it with you and Barcola, bro?
Everybody says he's shit. I don't know. The chat says he's shit. Drifty says
he's just an average winger in a market that's making him look like he's special.
I'm telling you, he's kind of a beat taker.
Yo, Sam in the building. Hassan.
There's not much difference between Bakola and Dwayne. That's how it's 50-50 to pick between them tomorrow.
He's gonna pick Dwayne.
Sam's in here with his agenda. What's going on, bro?
Wait, no,
Drifty.
Dwayne's not even gonna start.
Drifty, he does have a point though.
Not do it starting tomorrow, man.
What? No, but Uruguay
Over
just
who,
playing
Olise?
4 at the moment.
No, both
You gotta
starting.
take the
Olise
You gotta take the champs. The
Oh, here
champs.
goes Saudi Arabia. That's a foul.
That's a foul.
Nah, that was shoulder to shoulder.
Dwayne
I
not in
thought he
competition with
tripped
Olise Energy. He in competition with Bakola, man. To the left.
Wait, how do you think they're gonna line up, Sammy?
Ooh.
Oh,
Got him on the head as well.
I mean, and our booking might be a bit harsh. The booking's a bit harsh.
It's a high boot though, Drift. If he had got
Yeah, but
contact with
if you legit go for the ball, then I don't think that should be a yellow.
Bro, this 15, brother,
Let me have a
man.
look. Let me see this back. Hold
You
on.
look old as I don't know what.
Okay, one got. Yeah, that's a yellow.
Nah, he actually tried to avoid hitting him as well. I think that's a harsh yellow, you know.
But he does knee him in the head. He does knee him in the
He
head.
went for the ball when he realized he was going to go with his head to get the header.
And
He
plus,
tried to
Drifty also is also
like Edison.
no, but Drifty, you have to remember he's running through on goal as well. So it's not a red, but it's a yellow. So it's like you're stopping a breakaway, right?
Yeah, I guess that may be what the yellow was for more. You're right. Yeah, maybe it was more that than that.
So
But
how do you think
he
they're gonna-
legit tried to pull out the tackle. It wasn't like he actually just went, you know what I mean?
Sammy, how do you think they're gonna line up tomorrow?
Mbappe, Dembele, Olise, and Due front four.
For a minute, I thought. For a minute, I
Who's
was
playing
wondering,
in the 10,
like,
Elise?
yo,
Nah, Dembele.
You think Bella's gonna play in the 10?
He played in the 10 last game, but most of the campaign it was Olise playing in the 10.
Fair.
I don't like, you know what, coach? I don't like any winger in world football at the moment. I think the wing market is terrible, man.
We can't play with no wingers though.
No, honestly, I've never seen football. You lot don't understand. I'm watching football because I'm addicted to it. I'm so disgruntled with the state of football at the moment. It's just a pile of shit, man.
There's not a lot of world-class players anymore.
Yeah, there's scarcely any world-class players. Who even plays good football? You know why we thought PSG versus Bayern Munich was a masterclass? Because we were starved of football for fucking months. Like actual attractive football.
If you go position by position, how many world-class players are there?
Bro, there's hardly any.
Let's go strikers. Who's world-class as a striker? Just Harry Kane?
Hold on.
Saved off the line. He's offside anyway.
I don't actually know if I could go around the world and find you 5 world-class players in every position.
No, you can't. I don't think he was offside, but he didn't score anyway. No, but like, if we consider Mbappe a striker, he's world-class. Kane, is Haaland world-class to you, Drifty?
yes.
Okay, Haaland.
Even
All right,
though, I
wingers.
don't know about 2 goals in 5 months in the title running, but yeah.
Oh, Drift.
Allow it, Drifty.
No. So there's 3. So there's 3 world-class strikers. Who else is a world-class striker?
Gyökeres.
Isak.
Stop it.
Yeah.
Isak's the next closest.
Isak's not world-class.
He's on the outside. He's on
What
the
about
outside.
Ousmane Dembele?
If you
Yeah,
consider him a
I mean, if
striker,
we're going to
yeah.
count him as a striker, yes, but I still consider him a winger. But if we're going to call him a striker, yeah, okay, so there's 4.
That's it. There's
Is there anyone else?
nobody in Syria, nobody else in Germany.
Wow, no love for Lautaro Martinez. Harry Kane.
We already
No,
said
we
Harry
said
Kane.
Kane. No, we said Kane.
Lautaro Martinez. No
So
love for
that's
Lautaro.
4 world-class strikers.
Lautaro Martinez, allow it, right? Lautaro Martinez, world class.
We know there's 4. We know there's 5 world-class wingers, so we'll skip wingers. Now let's go to midfielders.
If we say right wingers, there's 2 world class right wingers.
Elise
No, I'll
Yamal.
just put the wingers all in one bracket, whether they're left or right.
Elise Yamal, Kvaratskhelia,
Also,
Bini.
that's not world class.
Vinny to an extent.
I mean, to an extent, we talking about.
Then he might lose.
No, but
his
this is
chain
what I'm
if he has
saying.
another
We know there's
season
5
that.
world-class wingers, right? So
Would
then
you count
after we
Rafinha as
go-
world class or nah?
No,
He
Rafinha's
finished top
not.
5 at Ballon d'Or, to be fair.
Hold on, what? Are you actually thinking that there might not even be 5 world-class wingers?
Would you count Salah as that?
Not anymore. Not like left Liverpool. Don't even know where
Doué's
he's
not
gonna
world
go.
class yet.
Doing world
34-year-old
class,
Salah.
yeah.
No, we can't
Saka's
say
never
that.
been world class.
Yes, Saka's not world class.
I think Kvara is probably the next. He's just on the outside of world class.
Who Kvara? I think he's world class, bro.
I don't think.
I don't, but
I think he's just on the outside.
I'll
He's
let
like
you have it.
Osterman. Like Osterman's just outside of.
And
world
if you're
class.
gonna say Kvara is world class, then Diaz is world class, then.
Oh, I knew this was gonna start.
Let's move on. Let's say.
So in
tens.
midfield, we've got Vitinha. I don't actually think Neves is world class, even though he's a brilliant player. I don't think he's world class.
I think he's on the cusp of being world class.
For me, I'd go Pedri. I'd go Vitinha.
Jude for world class for me.
Who?
Who, sorry?
Jude.
Jude.
No, Jude ain't world class. No way.
No,
Jude ain't.
If he's not world class, he's really close.
Jude,
Yeah,
do you know what? Jude
Oh my gosh, my
Jude,
stream just stopped.
Jude is a weird one because Jude technically isn't a world class footballer, but he's just got a stupidly good mentality.
Not that
Yeah,
harsh, but he world class, man.
Nah, no way.
People just don't like him.
Come on, bro.
Yes.
I would
No way.
say he's
a top
hovering.
player, but he's not world class.
Nah, do you know what? I'll say he's hovering.
Where have our standards gone?
Brother, Jude.
Nah,
was
he is
doing-
hovering, to be fair.
Jude was doing
You know how
Right.
good you
Right.
used to have to be but you used to have to be someone like Iniesta, Modric, Xavi. These are the
He's a
levels
different
of
kind of
world
midfielder,
class.
though.
Jude Bellingham is nowhere near that.
But
He's
they
a
know
whole
work. They three are the best midfielders of all time. You just name.
No, but what I'm
World
saying is
class.
those are the levels you're supposed
Well,
to be.
Lampard. Do you think he was as good as Lampard, Drift?
They're above world class.
No,
but look who
Lampard's
you
better
listen-
than Bellingham.
Hang on, let me ask this because the chat brings this up. Anila said this. Verse before Slot looked like he was world class too.
Oh yeah, Worst was on world class.
Yeah,
form.
but-
Anybody will
Slot,
look
yeah.
shit. Anybody will look shit compared to Iniesta and Modric. So
No, I'm not saying Bellingham's shit. He's not shit. He's just not world class.
no, but you just list two of the top 5 midfielders of all time.
You need
Yeah,
to.
all right. So
Drifty, we need to look.
how many other world class players?
Drifty, we
somebody
need
who's
to look at the.
world-class,
We need to go to the floor of world class.
All
Who
right,
would he-
so Fabinho, Rodri, like those are world class players.
Okay, so to me, the worst world class player is Bruno Fernandes.
Bruno Fernandes ain't world class. He's top. I don't think he's world class.
Nah, he's the worst world class player, but he's world class to me.
Is
Cherky's
Bruno
not
world-class?
never.
I think he's the worst. You could definitely say he's definitely the floor.
Yeah, he's the floor of world class players. If you're
I
worse
don't
than
rate
Bruno
Bruno.
Fernandes, you're
I
not
actually
world-class.
really do rate Bruno, but I don't know if I would say he's world class though.
If there's always has to be a player that's like the barometer
Bottom.
of if you're world class or not. So if you're better than him, you're world
So like
class.
Haaland is probably the worst world class striker, which is crazy to say, but
Well, if that's the case, then real talk, is Bellingham better than Bruno? No.
Yes, he was.
You lot think that Bellingham is better than Bruno Fernandes?
100%.
Yes.
Come on,
Yeah.
guys, man. Come
Yeah.
on. What for? How?
I think
Just better.
No. How? I mean, you've actually got to tell me why. You can't just say how is Bellingham better than Bruno Fernandes?
He just bet. Bruno
What?
probably just a
He's
better
not
passer.
he's not a better passer than him. He's not a better finisher than him.
Oh,
What
he's a
is he
better
better?
finisher.
Wow, he's a
Oh,
better-
Chief, he's a better finisher than him. He's a
No
better
way.
finisher.
he's a
Better
better
finisher than Bruno.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bro.
He literally played shadow striker for an entire season and had like 19 goals.
Yeah. In La Liga
Yeah,
alone.
but that does. Milan Baros was top goal scorer at Euros. Like, what? Come on, guys. Like,
Yeah,
What,
he's
what,
a-
you think,
Bellingham
you
is a
think
better
Wirtz
finisher
world class?
than. Nah, not for me.
Wait,
Well,
what did you
yeah.
say?
Oh, well, I was gonna say if you think Wirtz world class, then Judah world class for sure.
Here's the thing: Florian Wirtz was
No,
world.
but Wirtz
probably
is a
was
better
world class.
footballer than Bellingham.
But that's the same thing.
He's
No,
not
but
a
the thing
better
is-
player than Bellingham, man.
Of
He's a
course, yeah, but that's just Real Madrid bias, Sammy. You think
Like
Bellingham is a
clickbait,
better
guy.
footballer than Wirtz?
Sammy,
He's just
as
a
a
better player. There's different players, different positions.
Sammy, as a technical footballer, he's better.
Yeah, he is.
Felix better than Bellingham too. What I even mean is a technical footballer.
I mean, João Felix technically is a better footballer.
So
than
what makes
Bellingham.
Bellingham world class, Sammy? Honestly,
Please,
why is Bellingham? Because he's got a great mentality.
World class, but better than compared to Wirtz, he better defensively. He better way more things than Wirtz.
That's the
Like
only
what?
thing he's better at defensively, and Wirtz ain't even a defender, so like he's not meant to defend. If you played them both in the 10, Wirtz is better at Bellingham at everything.
Like,
passing,
do this more
creativity,
8. Do this more
control.
number 8. Yeah.
I think Jude's
and
probably
again, I
better
think
finisher.
Bellingham's a good player. This isn't me saying Bellingham's not a good player. I just don't think he's world class. That's all. I just think that look, and we're struggling. This is what I'm saying. We're struggling to find 5 world class players.
Fede world
You
class
know,
for sure.
we're talking about
Fede's a
midfield. It's
box
gonna
to
be
box.
dark when we talk about defenders.
Fede.
bro.
We could forget Fede. Fede world class.
Defenders gonna be dark when we talk about defenders.
Yeah, now, who's a world class centre back?
Virgil,
Saliba,
and Pacho.
Gabriel.
Saliba and Gabriel ain't
now.
world class.
They're not world class.
Yeah.
They're not world class. No.
You just
they're
run.
not.
They just Arsenal hate, but we can't even have.
No.
No.
They're just not world class. They're just not world class. The standard is on the floor,
But Jeff,
man.
I hear you. Jeff, you tell me Konate was world class, so how Saliba not world
He's
class?
not world class either.
He was on the cusp of being world class 2 years ago. He's not world class at the moment.
And Saliba is a much better player than Konate, and we just
No,
signed
he's
Konate.
No,
He
he's
can
not.
be, and he's still not world class, Sammy.
No, he's not. Anyway.
Let me say this. Would you say
I think Virgil and Pacho are the only world class.
Would you say Saliba is the same level as Mats Hummels?
Better.
Oh, he wasn't better.
What you mean
better.
when Hummels was at his prime peak?
Better.
No way. No
Saliba
way.
can't
Sammy.
No way,
Pete
Sammy.
Hummels.
No way.
You're just looking at trophy arguments, but we
No,
No,
can't-
we're not even thinking about
Sammy.
trophies.
No, it's got nothing to do with trophies, bro. He's just
It's
not
just
better than them.
trophies. That all people that say Gabriel Silva, they ain't win a trophy.
Sammy. Hummels was more dominant in the air. He was a better tackler, and he was better at reading the game than Saliba.
No.
The only thing Saliba's better than Hummels at is he's a bit quicker than him and he's better on the ball. Other than that, Hummels is
Yeah,
better
because
than
he's
him
like
at
two.
every
He's like
other
2 or
element of
3.
defense.
He's probably like a couple. He's probably like a few centimeters shorter than him. Like he's about 181. Or no, sorry, 186 centimeters. Hummels like 194.
And you know what? If we're going to call Saliba world class, it just goes to show you what I'm saying about the standard being on the floor. Because if Saliba played back in the day, he wouldn't even be considered one of the top players.
He would be
But all
like,
of a sudden now,
I think for me, he's Ledley King level.
no, I think Ledley King's better than Saliba.
Nah.
Do you remember how good Ledley King was, Ram?
Yeah, but Ledley King was always injured, so we
These
can't
men are protected in this Arsenal
Bastoni's not
system.
world class either. He's not world class.
Bastoni could have been
No,
world class.
Bastoni's not world class.
Bastoni could have been world class, but he didn't leave Inter. He left. He
Rudiger
he
about a
stayed
year
for too
ago was
long.
world class, but he's not world class anymore.
Yeah, that guy just turned back into a bozo, bro.
Yeah, Rudiger was world class, but yeah, obviously he's old now, isn't it?
Nah, he just turned back into a bozo now.
He just been injured. That's about it.
Nah, Sammy, bro.
He's just not as good
Something's
as he
changed.
was,
He's
Sammy.
gone back to being an idiot, bro. Wait, Sammy, what did
The
you
only defender I can think of that's got talent to be world class, but he's always injured is Militao.
Leone. Oh,
No,
sorry,
Militao.
Oh,
If Militao wasn't injured all the time, I'd say Militao's world class.
I'm so glad no one heard what I
He
said.
said Leone. Leone could be world class. We'll see.
I mean, that's what is according
He
to
was a kid, though.
Maldini. That's according to Maldini and Saki, apparently.
So you told me there's no Italian defender that's world class. You're not crazy to this.
Yeah.
Sammy had to leave because we.
There is,
Remember-
but you see what I'm saying? Because all right, let's play this little game. Let's give Saliba and Gabriel world class status. Yeah,
There's
let's play
world-class
let's
centre
play
backs.
this silly game.
Yo.
So you've got Virgil, Saliba, Gabriel, and then who else?
Pacho.
Pacho.
Pacho's
Pacho.
not world class for me.
Yeah, he is. Back-to-back
Oh,
Champions League
he
winner,
is.
was the best player.
Drifty,
Yeah, he
he's
was.
the
He
best
might be playing really well, but that doesn't mean he's world class.
That's two seasons at the highest level, bro.
The French league's not the highest level.
But we played Champions League football. He'd be
He
dominating the
wasn't
game.
great in all the Champions League games.
Oh,
Yeah, he
Drifty.
was.
Come on,
Oh my
man.
god! All right, Pacho's world class. Fucking hell, the standards
Konate.
are low.
Konate.
First of all, hang on. Because
Konate.
Pacho's better than Gabriel and Saliba.
Yeah, but Drake, that's what we're saying. He's better than
Because
both of
Pacho's
them.
better than Gabriel and Saliba.
Yeah, but I don't think Pacho's world class either.
Who say Pacho better than Saliba and Gabriel? Then?
Me.
Me, he is better.
Jesus Christ.
But he just outperformed them, Sammy. So what's the metric for world class then? What? Because,
He outperformed them. How we
Yes, he
outperformed them?
has.
Because he team
because
won
he
on
played
penalties.
in the Champions League at a higher level than they did.
No, he didn't. He team just won on penalties, boy.
Sammy, do you
No,
realize how
Sammy.
much Arsenal are just
Sammy.
protected in this system? Like, do you actually? What happened to Gabriel in that Brazil
He
match,
was
Sam?
He was
What
shocking, bro.
What happened to Van Dijk? What is that? You listen how the Dutch
Van Dijk
talk about
wasn't
Van
even bad
Dijk for
yesterday.
Netherlands? They rate him to
But we know that Van Dijk is being exposed by poor situations. But we've also seen Van Dijk be at the top level
I'm
for
talking
years.
for Netherlands.
No, but Holland. I'm not gonna lie. If there's any,
He's
if there's
surrounded
any
by
Dutch man in
bozos,
the
Sammy.
chat,
He's
There's a
surrounded by
reason-
Dumfries,
chat shit about
Van
their
de
own people.
Sammy, there's a reason why the Dutch hate Van Dijk for some reason, because they believe that Van Dijk doesn't put enough effort compared to what he does to Liverpool.
No, they
But
do.
yeah,
Come on,
at
man.
the-
They always
Like
fighting
Pata
with
being
each
good.
other.
Like
No,
Pata
but
being
Sammy,
good.
at the end of the day, these Dutchmen don't want to admit that a German manager got the best out of one of their best centre backs. The only person that I think,
But they're still not happy with the performances, though. They don't rate him that highly.
but Sammy, the only Dutch ex-player that I've seen that rates Van Dijk highly is Jaap Stam. I know a lie. I'm going to take the opinion of Jaap Stam more seriously compared to Rafael
thing,
van der
though,
Vaart,
too.
because one was a centre
There's a
back.
lot of bias against what's his name? Played for Chelsea, Mario. He said there's a lot of bias against Van Dijk too because he's from the north of Holland and not from the south or the. He's
But
not
do
from
you
like
realise- do you
Amsterdam
guys
area,
realise
so there's a
that
lot
we
of
still-
bias against him for that.
You know, we still struggle to get 5 centre backs, and I gave you 3 centre backs that ain't even world class.
Oh, Drifty, they are world class.
Konate, Saliba, Gabriel, and Pacho are not world class.
Pacho's
I
world
gave
class.
you them anyway. After that,
Pacho's world class. The
Who
other
else?
two youths, but I think Pacho's.
I don't put Konate there.
Konate's there with Saliba and Pacho over there. I'm sorry.
No,
Pacho's
Pacho's better
better
than
than
Konate, bro.
He just had a better season in him, but he's
Nah,
not a
even-
better
nah,
defender.
Been more than one
even
season
if-
though.
Even if you ask Matt would say Pacho's
Hold on a
been
minute.
better.
So you're going to say Pacho had a better season just now than Konate's season when we won the league 12 months ago?
Yes.
Yes, he was
No
better that
chance.
season too. He
No
was better that
chance.
season too.
Drift, if you ask Matt, he would even say Pacho's better than Konate, bro.
What are we doing? Do you know how much of a high level the Premier League is to the French league? And Ibri was impeccable the year we won the
So
league.
he's saying
What
no
are we
player in
doing?
the French league can be world class. Then why is Dembele world class?
What are we doing here?
So is Dembele world? How can Vitinha?
You know what? Speak of the devil and he shall show himself.
Well, what's
Matt,
going on?
No, but how can but Drifty?
I
How
was
can
just
Vitinha
told-
be
I
world
was
class
just told-
if he plays in France?
I was
Wait,
just
wait.
told.
What?
Yeah,
What's happening?
listen to this, Matt. I was just told that Pacho just had a better season than Konate's season the year we won the league.
Pacho had a better season than the season Konate had when we won the league.
But
You know what? All right.
no.
So
Yeah.
let me say this. So I consider the Premier League to be a harder league than League R. So if we're going league for league, then no, because Konate, in my opinion, was
Thank you.
better. However, if you want to do the whole because he won a Champions League and you factor it in, if you want to do the trophies argument, you could say the trophies argument because you've got a League R and a Champions League. It
No,
probably
this is just about ability. This is just about ability.
it's just about ability.
Like performance,
thing is-
ability, and technical ability.
Yeah, and I'll be honest. I saw a bit of Pacho in League R, and don't get me wrong, I'm not backtracking because you guys know Pacho. That's my sentiment, but I would say his performances were definitely better in the Champions League than they were in League R. I will say that as well. Like I do think there's been a few times where some of the Paris Saint-Germain players they've been good, but it's like they've reserved themselves for the Champions League, knowing like that's where they really need to go ham. So, yeah.
Point still remains. We just about had 5 centre backs who are world class, and I think 4 of the 5 you lot said aren't world class. So the world is a really
world class
poor
right
level.
world class right backs.
But I will say this though, Pacho will be better
Trent
than
and
Konate, though.
Hakimi.
You still think Trent's world class?
Well, he's a world class talent. He's not really a world class right back, but he's a world class talent.
Hakimi.
Trent and Hakimi, that is
Pacho
it.
will be better than
That's
That's
only
it.
two.
Hakimi and Trent.
I
That's
will
it.
say that, chat. He will be better. He will be better.
I think
Is
he's
there a
better
world class
already.
left back in the world?
Mendes.
Well,
Nuno
Nuno
Mendes.
Mendes?
Yeah, Mendes. All right, so there's one.
Yeah.
That's it.
Do you see what I'm saying? Like, the football is in the mud, you lot.
No, like I'm
It's
really trying to
actually
think. There's
in the
no other left back that's world class. I'm really thinking.
No,
There's
wait
good
there,
World
wait
Cup.
there,
There's
wait there,
good
wait
left
there.
backs
Are
like
you gonna say
Cucurella
DeMarco?
and Lewis
But
Hall and
DeMarco's
players
not
like
really
that.
a left
But
back.
they're
He's a
not world
wing back,
class.
innit? DeMarco's more of a wing back. Paredes has had one season at Real Madrid, and I still feel like he can improve. Hence why they went and got Cucurella. But
Hey, do you
Cucurella
know
is
what?
good, but I don't know if he's world
You know what?
class.
Big
But
up,
he's very
big
good.
up,
Though.
big up Lumi. Yeah, Reece James, he's world class. I forgot.
Well, he's
about
fit,
Reece James.
but
Nah,
he's
he's
never
not.
fit.
Reece James
Alright.
not world class, way.
No,
This is
he's world
When
class.
he's
Alphonso Davies,
available,
he's not
but if
world-class
you're not
either.
available,
He don't-
can you be considered world class?
No,
Or
but
is
we're
it your
just talking
ability?
about talent. We're just talking about the talent. He is definitely world class for talent.
He's
I mean, if
not.
you're saying just the talent, that
They
kind
don't,
of
but he don't even
eliminates.
play right. What we doing here? He don't even play right back half of the time. He's played.
Yeah, but that's just because Chelsea are all over the place with their team. But he's still a world class player.
He's one of them on his day players, man.
Yeah, but that's the same with enough of the people that we're talking about.
Nah, Reece James is just say
See,
on
even
his
the
day.
dogs don't agree with.
But you sat there and argued Bellingham, Sammy. Bellingham is an honest day player. Bellingham don't play amazing week in, week out.
But Reece James is the definition of on his day is Reece James, man.
We
Trust
forgot
me.
a right back. I think Yuri Timber's world class.
No, very good. He's not world class.
Nah, because he's the best defensive right back in the world. There's no
Yeah,
right
but
back
that's
that
just
defends
because the
better.
world's full of no good players. That's what
Nah,
I'm trying
Drift,
to
we
say.
can't
Nah,
do
he
that,
is.
though. Nah,
So,
Drift,
and
And
I
I,
hate
I,
them.
this is somebody that said I don't
though.
think
I hate
Gabriel
them.
Saliba are world class, but I do think Yuri Timber's world class.
If all right, do you know what it is, Drift? Hakimi's the best attacking right back in world football. I believe he is. Hakimi.
Yeah.
I think Timber's probably the best defensive right back in football. So like whether you prefer Hakimi or not, I think you can't like deny that as much as we hate to say it, but Timber, bro, is probably the best defensive right back. What it is just that as a
But
footballer,
that
we
don't
can
make
sit.
him world class.
Hear me out, Drift. Yes, it is. Hear me out. Hear me out. Reece James is a better footballer, and so is Hakimi. Timber's still a very
Yeah,
good
they are.
footballer. Timber is serious defensively. Bro, not many people can like say that they can cook up Timber like that. He's one of the hardest probably fullbacks in
Like
world
Timber
football to get
plays,
past.
and
Like consistently.
your left winger is lock up,
Like, bro.
and he's
Have
a
we
big
just-
part. He's
have
a
we-
big
have
part of
we-
the reason. And he's a big part of the reason that Gabriel Saliba look world class because the left wingers ain't doing anything on his side.
Have we just made Drifty crash out?
I don't know. He's not moving though.
This is
Yeah.
insanity. This is insanity. So basically, what you lot just told me in the conversation, let me get this straight. You lot just told me 4 of Arsenal's back 5 are world class.
No, I don't think
I've
Gabriel
just ended
Saliba
the
world
stream.
class.
Where are we getting 4? Wait, Drift.
Where's
Because
who
I
the
was
4?
told Raya's
Bring me up
world
to
class,
speed.
Saliba's world
Nah,
class.
No, Raya's
Now
not
Timber's
world class.
Raya's
Three,
not
three.
world
He's not world
class.
class.
Raya's not
Centre
world
back
What's
and
class.
going
the
on?
goalkeeper, boy.
He's a good goalkeeper. He's not world class.
Raya is like a B-Tech Pepe Reina, and for me, Reina wasn't world class.
Wait. You said Saliba. No, I'm sorry. I'm
Saliba
sorry.
is not world class.
Bruv, Gabriel's not world class. Bruv, do you know what it
He's
is?
not.
No, but no,
All
Matt,
right.
this is what I'm being told. I'm being told these men are
That's
all world
Sammy that
class.
said
No,
they're
but
world class.
if
Sammy
you
said
have-
they're world class.
Sammy, quick
Matt
question.
Tele
Sammy.
Konate world class. Matt Tele Konate world class.
Oh, but Sammy, but there's proof of it though. Like, all right, this is their first year of winning something, right? And that's, don't get me wrong, I'm not taking
This
it away from
trophy,
them.
they be going back to trophy.
Yo,
Sammy.
Nunes has been hooked.
No.
Just
Sammy,
watch
Doing
them
that
play.
stinker in the hook.
Sammy, we can't. But if we just talk ability, Sammy, we can
Matt.
do the same thing that you love to talk about. Sammy,
Matt,
where you
Nunes
say,
has
"Oh,
been hooked.
what?
Nunes has been
I-
taken
man,
off.
I signed Konate and I happy. Watch Saliba,
Oh,
watch
shit.
Konate, but you could clearly see who better, boy. Saliba better than Konate, boy.
All right, see, based on what though, Sammy? What's
He
that
got
based on?
hooked.
Just-
Hang on,
just
Nunes
watching
got
them
hooked
play,
for a player
bro.
playing for Fluminense.
Because
That's why
I've
you're
never
calling
seen
me.
Saliba have a
Yep.
game like Kanate did against your team, Real Madrid. And when
Yeah, I
we
did.
actually, I've never seen that. I've never seen a game where I looked at Saliba and gone, that's
Yeah,
he's
tactics,
cold.
isn't it?
No,
But-
tactics. It's Marcelo Bielsa. You know, that's Iraiola's inspiration. He
Oh my days, is that Hassam?
Hassan
Man
Collins,
actually
Nunes
called
got
him
hooked.
to say, "Yo, nah, that's crazy."
But do you think he's been getting any service? Do you think Uruguay are playing well?
But I thought the whole point of Nunes is that he doesn't.
Canobio's trash too, by the way.
No way is Hassam calling Drifty right
Yeah.
now.
Augusta
bro.
No, but
Canobio
if
is so
the team's
trash.
playing crap, then
What
obviously
minute you guys on, by the way?
he's
Because I'm
not
probably
a
behind. What
superhero.
minute?
We've just started. I might head
Uruguay,
out. in
no,
about 10.
take the
Huh?
take the bias out of it, bro. Uruguay
bro,
have been
We've just
I
terrible.
need
picked
y'all
up.
to
I'm gonna
understand.
head
They've
out in
actually
like
been
10,
terrible.
15.
Hang on,
No, I
Augusta
think
I'm
Canobio.
behind.
all the
Okay,
players are to
pause.
blame. It's not
Augusta
just me.
Canobio is so shit. It's not even funny.
Fucking-
I've just kicked off now. How long would you say, Ram? About 20 seconds behind you? lot?
Yeah, about 20. Yeah, literally just 20 seconds on the dot. You're behind me.
Okay. So what about Valverde? Why is he not getting any slack?
Well, Matt, what I said about Saliba and Gabriel, I've always said, if you want to call a player world class,
Uruguay. See, we don't know why they took out Nunes. See how the number 21, he just got into dangerous position. Nunes couldn't do that all game.
oh, they're still fucking going on about it. Fucking hell.
See?
Okay.
How can I join the stream though? Literally, Nunes.
Oh, wow.
That's mad, bro.
What
What
I
happened?
can't believe Martin Konaté.
Number 21. He was just, I think,
Sammy, he's gonna be playing for your club. You'll have the best judge of him now. You can judge him best.
Yeah, I will get to watch him every week.
Nah, but
Yeah, and you can give an honest assessment.
But Sammy, for you to say that William Saliba was better than Mats Hummels is mad.
Saliba better than Hummels.
Yes.
What?
Yeah, Sammy said
What?
Saliba's better than Hummels. Yeah.
Everything
Oh
I hear
my.
is just about trophies and trophies and
It's
They never
not
did
true.
try-
just watch them
How about
play,
this?
boy. Just
How
watch
about
them
this,
play.
Sammy? I'll dead that comment. Not even that. Who's better? Right? Who's better? Is Saliba better than Pacho?
By foul, but we don't even
No,
watch
he's not.
Pacho, boy.
Oh, is Gabriel better than Pacho?
Yes, boy. You go and
Oh
just this
my-
PR. That
can't
just
believe
PR.
You lot aren't seeing
I
the
can't
common
believe it.
denominator here. Every
I can't
time
believe
we're arguing with Sammy about a player, he plays for Real Madrid or Arsenal. You lot don't see it.
Just PR.
Yeah, I
bro.
know.
Nah, Sammy, that Hummels one that's mad, bro.
Even when
You're
Konaté
saying-
was playing, even when Konaté was playing for Liverpool, I was saying he better than Pacho. I don't understand this Pacho hype, boy. Nobody.
You don't
even-
understand his Pacho hype.
No.
Sammy, he's walked in, and again, I've been honest and said I've not watched every single game, especially of this season. But I watched a lot of him last year in League A. Sammy, he's walked in, yeah, from Bundesliga and won back-to-back Champions Leagues. But Sammy hasn't been a passenger. You know what teams say now? They now say Marquinhos is the weak link. Let's not go up against him because he can man mark you out of a game. Look how well he even played against Harry Kane, bro.
But would you say Pacho's world class, man?
I think he is already. Or if he's not world class, he's on the verge.
No, if you
'Cause
do,
you-
that's fair enough. I don't
No,
think
no,
he's
but if he's
world-class.
not, he's on the verge.
He's definitely there or thereabouts.
No pun intended, by the way. I just realized what I said. He's on the verge. Yeah, but like he's close to like, bro, Pacho is ridiculous, you know. I'm telling you, if we would have signed him, Liverpool fans would be saying we wouldn't even be scared about losing Virgil. I promise you.
I'm trying to
Obviously,
think of
still
the.
Virgil, but like there will be less of a thing because we'll say, oh, we got Pacho still there.
I'm
and
trying
even
to-
if Konaté's left. Do you know what
Matt,
I mean?
I'm trying to think. Yeah, who would you consider as the floor of world class like a decade ago, or decade and a bit ago?
What for defenders or just like in
For
general?
centre
or-
backs. So who would be the floor?
It would have probably been 10 years ago, would have been somebody like John Stones.
Ooh, I don't think John Stones was world class in the last decade ago.
No.
You don't think so? What, when he first got his move to City, wasn't that about...
I wouldn't
10
say
years
he was
ago?
world class because people kept saying
Get back!
mad. Man say Kabak, you know.
See,
No,
Jerome,
actually, you know what? 10 years ago would have been players like Company and that, innit?
What are we in now? So 2016.
Mm.
Yeah,
He
so
was-
yeah, it would have been Company.
Yeah. Probably
Um,
Company was there because Company was there. This is what I'm
And
saying.
none
Company
of
was
these men
definitely
are
world class.
talking to Company.
Never.
None of these men.
What's
are
Sammy
talking
gonna say now? Sammy, is Saliba better than Saliba better than Company?
Naziat.
would you say
That's
Pacho is as
He will
good as?
never be as good as Company.
Would you say Pacho will be as good as Company, Matt?
No.
If I'm
He
being
can
honest,
be. Can he be? Can he?
he
be,
has
though?
potential. I mean, yes, but I don't think he will. Bro, you know Company? Do you know how highly I rate Company? I've got like, all right, for me, the best three centre backs in Prem that I've seen are Virgil, Rio, and Company.
Go. Oh.
Now,
I
now,
agree.
Smoke
hear me
it.
out. Hear
You
me out.
smoke
Hear
it.
me- Now, hear me out. People will say, "Oh, what about John Terry?" Bruv, the reason why I don't put John Terry as high is because I don't think, and this is just me personally, I don't think John Terry can play in any system and be the exact same way. I feel like what Mourinho done with Chelsea and Carvalho and how he played, like if, for example, high line, I've always said this. I think Terry is gonna get caught out. Can he read the game at a high level? Of course, but high line is high line.
Do you know
So
what?
can-
This is
Wait,
actually
Drifty, can
big
I
up
get-
Anila. I
most
don't
players
even
have
think
deficiencies.
Saliba, yeah, right now is better than peak Ruben Diaz.
Nah, Ruben Diaz is crap, boy.
No, peak Ruben Diaz when he first went to City is better than
He's
what.
crap.
Than what
I'm
Saliba
not
is.
gonna
Even
speak
Matt
about
know
that.
he's crap. He's
I'm
crap,
not
boy.
speaking on that.
But
because
you know,
For
I
2
don't- I've
years,
never
for those
really
first 2 years
rated-
when Diaz went City, he was immense.
So Drifty,
Bro, a lot of that was
I've
PR,
literally
he's
just
just
asked.
Ruben Diaz is just a hooligan, boy. Just go around kicking people. And
Nah,
Drifty,
Sammy, that's where I kind of agree with you. No,
He
no,
is, he's
not
just-
as-
But you know, Real Madrid was linked to Hidi already. You know, frightened I get, boy.
yeah,
Drifty, these are the names of people that were considered world class back in the 2010s. Yeah,
yeah,
Sergio Ramos, Gerard Piqué,
Mm.
Giorgio Chiellini, Leonardo
Disgusting.
Bonucci,
Yeah,
Vincent
them man,
Kompany,
yeah.
Thiago Silva,
Still a bad
Diego
boy.
Godin,
Yes.
Yeah, everyone you're naming pisses on everyone we spoke about.
Mats
Keep going.
Hummels, and
Pepe
Jerome
and
Boateng.
Pepe
Yeah, oh,
and
yeah,
Varane.
Botan before the Messi incident. Cold.
Better than
Yeah.
everyone we're talking about.
Cold.
Oh, let's say,
2010s, Pepe and Varane in the 2010s was insane, boy.
Yeah, put Pepe in there as well.
Pepe's in there. Pepe's
Yeah,
in there.
put
Pepe's in
Pepe
there.
in there as
Pepe's
well.
in there.
Oi,
This is what I'm saying.
Hey.
Hold on.
If we want, doing
up
up a stupidness to start kicking people around, then yeah, he's world class.
Hold on, guys.
Yeah.
Big up Trent AA says, I hate Arsenal, but some people's hate just clouds their judgment. Saliba is clear of Konate and Raya is defo world class, but bun Arsenal, right? How is Raya definitely world class?
Nah, but he's not world class.
He's not world class. He's a very good goalkeeper, but he's not world
Would
class.
you say he's on the same level as like a Julio Cesar when he was at his pomp?
No, I say Julio Cesar was better than Raya.
For me, Julio Cesar is the bottom of
He was
world
a
class.
very good goalkeeper.
He was a
Julio
very good.
Cesar was
He was
kinda
world
good,
class.
still
He
good.
was world class, but he was the bottom. He's the
And you know
bottom
what?
behind like.
Everybody, you know, Arsenal's PR is sensational. I've actually got to rate it still. It's sensational.
I spoke about this before on the Monday
I
night
still
show.
ain't had nobody explain to me how Declan Rice is any better than Jordan Henderson. But yeah, I get told that Declan Rice revolutionized midfield. Somebody still can't tell me how he's even better than Jordan Henderson. But
No, their
It's
PR is
foul.
immense, bro. Like I said
PR
before,
is sensational.
like I said
But
before.
I agree with the first part, silly, but definitely better than Konate.
All right, let me say this, Sabi. When Gabriel came into the league, and don't get me wrong, he has improved. He was seen as a bozo. You know, Gabriel still makes mistakes now. Go look at Gabriel for Brazil.
But
Gabriel makes mistakes, but doesn't get. But hear me out. Gabriel is a very, very good defender. I'm not going to sit here and lie. He's very good. But you know what clouds people's judgment is because he scores goals. And because a defender scoring goals, it kind of takes away that whole, yeah, but if he makes a little mistake, yeah, but he gets clutch goals. It's a little bit, and I say a little bit like the Sergio Ramos thing. Like
It's exactly like it.
Like,
Yeah,
don't get twisted. Can Gabriel
best,
defend?
Yeah, Matt. On the best Prem centre backs, John Terry and Rio Ferdinand is the top two. I think everybody know that, way.
Nah, John Terry isn't. It's definitely.
Would you put Van Dijk up there, Sammy, or you wouldn't put him there?
Yeah, he would be like probably 3, but company over Rio Ferdinand. That just because people probably don't like company above Terry. People just do like Terry, and that's it.
So Sammy, who's your number one?
There's not one professional that doesn't say Virgil isn't better than both of them.
I think even Rio kind of like. I think Rio knows deep down if there was ever going to be, because he never admitted he's you know.
But don't remember when he failed the lie detector test?
Yeah, I know, and Joel was laughing. He's like, even you don't believe it.
You don't even believe yourself, big man.
Yeah.
It's Rio number 1, Terry number 2, always.
Nah, no chance.
Nah.
Virgil is the best centre back to ever play in the Premier League.
Yeah, Liverpool fans who must say that.
Nah, anyone who's got common sense, Sammy. There's never been anybody as good as Virgil.
think if Virgil had won the trophies that Man City won, I think he would have been unanimously the GOAT, the greatest ever centre back the Premier League's ever seen.
Say that again, sir. Sorry. Say that again, sir.
If Virgil had the accolades of Man City, I think people would be like, this guy's the greatest centre back of the Premier League era.
And don't get me wrong, I think people need to respect, like, you see, Rio.
I hate the
like,
trophy argument, man.
I know.
This is what annoys me. No one's taken away what Rio done it, because I think again, Rio for me is number 2. Like, he's number 2. I think he's only behind Van Dijk. But one thing I will say is, anyone that argues Rio is better, love to do the whole look at under the Fergie era. We understand that, but that was a team. What happened?
I don't know if it was a foul. Was it a foul? I know he caught him, but
You're ahead of me out. Yeah, you guys. Are ahead of me. I don't know.
Company above John Terry's insane.
Oh, he's got. I tell you what, Drifty. There's a little gash on his
yeah,
leg, though.
he's definitely got some war wounds there, boy.
Ooh.
Matt, you read on Twitter or something? Company above John Terry.
I didn't see that. No.
Boy, bro, that's a mad one, you know.
Ooh.
But look, he does get the ball, don't he?
Oh, Drifty, look at where his left foot is.
Yeah, but I think that's an accident, though, Ram.
Company
that would be
above
harsh.
John
If he gets
Terry.
a red card, that would be
No,
mad.
but that was your top three, Matt. You see, Rio, Company, and Van Dijk.
Yeah.
Because we're talking about if we're talking about ability, Company is a better player than John Terry, and he's a better defender than John Terry.
Remember, because Company could play DM as well. You know, you have to remember when he was at Anderlecht playing DM. Like,
he
could read the game just as well.
He could read the game very well.
I thought it was Hamburg.
I'll say Terry better at scoring goals again. Terry's better at scoring goals. I'd say Terry was better, had a better weak foot. Terry had a better left foot than Company had left foot as well. I say Terry was better.
I think Terry was a better passer.
Yeah, Terry probably was a better passer, but you're underestimating Company's passing.
No,
in my opinion.
Me saying that he's a better passer.
But who was better in the air?
In which sense?
Well, based on what you guys say, Klopp underachieved then. If he had
because I'm gonna argue this though, Matt. Gabriel attacking a header for a corner is way better than Gabriel defending a header.
So you got to put the two together.
For
Matt,
me,
you think Klopp underachieved at Liverpool based on what Liverpool fans say, like Alisson better than Czech and Van Dijk and Salah better than CR7? Then Klopp underachieved if all them things true.
It's because City had a lot of world-class players.
Because he was going up against a better manager.
I was going to say, you could look at it like...
I always thought City had better players. That's why I used to give Klopp that much credit.
Because they had
a better squad. They didn't have a better.
They definitely have a better
squad. I think that's true. The squad was
way
better.
more all-rounded.
Like, that's when you have
weapons of
Sammy. That's when people have realized that it's a squad game now. It's no longer starting 11s can win you trophies now. It's squads.
But even starting 11, City had a better starting 11.
What year?
Okay.
No, like I'm being serious.
Right, Sammy, let's quickly do this. Oh, wait. Alisson or Edison? Who you say? Let me just quickly ask Sammy. Alisson or Edison? Like left back, Robertson or whoever their left back is. Who was it?
Robertson. City didn't really have a left back.
All right,
cool.
Cancelo.
All right, I'll use Liverpool's best two centre backs, Virgil and let's say Matip. Virgil Matip. Yeah, versus who was 18,
Company Diaz.
Company and Diaz probably.
Who are you picking, Sammy?
I'll put Stones and Van Dijk as the partnership. Walker right back.
Walker over Trent.
Yeah.
Okay,
I hear the Walker shouts.
All right, okay, that's fine. Let's do a 4-3. Okay,
4-3, man. 4-3.
All right. CDM, Fabinho or Rodri.
No, let's say Fernandinho first. Let's say Fernandinho first.
Actually, to be fair, Fernandinho. Remember, this is 18-19. Remember, this ain't Rodri. Rodri's not Rodri.
I go in all City midfield. Just pick your favorite City midfielder.
You're picking all City.
Yeah.
You think Fernandinho was better than
Fabinho?
That was close, but if we're doing Rodri, it's Rodri for sure. If we're doing midfield, I would just
that's fine if you say Rodri, but I'm saying Fernandinho.
I think Rodri, yeah. If you say Rodri,
no, but Rodri wasn't at his peak when we're talking about.
I was just saying it was more Fernandinho back then because we're talking 18-19/1920. Rodri weren't Rodri just yet.
Because even Fernandinho was still getting a lot of games, even the quad.
Remember, Rodri had a bit of a slow start. Let's not act like Rodri just came into the league.
People were cussing Wirtz this season. Yeah, Rodri was horrible in his first season. He was horrible.
Yeah, that season Liverpool won the league, but after that he clicked, boy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Don't count out on some of these players bro.
I will go with City midfielders, three of them, whoever KDB. Yeah.
All right. So you wouldn't put Wijnaldum or Henderson at first.
Nah, we didn't have a crazy midfield. To be fair. Ooh.
All right,
your midfield is about work rate, but your midfield was about
work rate.
100%, son, 100%. Now we'll get to the attacker. So it will be Salah, Firmino, and Mane versus Sterling, Aguero, and
Mahrez.
Or Sane.
Or Sane. Go with Liverpool 2.
Let's go by position. So Mane or who?
Mane or
I'll go with
Sterling.
Salah and Mane, and I'll.
Yes,
and I'll,
he knows there's no argument there. He knows he has to pick
Salah,
Salah.
Mane, and Aguero probably.
yeah, and or
Yeah.
Haaland if you come to recent times.
Nah, but it's
Haaland
was a
that
little
time
bit
it was
after
But it
Aguero.
wasn't there. It was a great.
Yep.
Remember, you're asking about whether we underachieved. So I'm trying to give you the closest like team that played back then, innit?
Nobody
You
entire
understand?
club span. It will still be a City striker, Haaland or Aguero. Just pick a City striker.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah,
and I
that's
guess
true.
for
So
guess
off
for-
that logic, then Sammy, City still had a better starting 11,
Yeah,
It
for
was about
me.
even.
You could argue Trent,
but it's even,
Walker,
but slightly ahead.
you could argue Trent, but Walker was a beast for me, man.
See, I think it was kind of equal when you think of the numbers, but it's when you get to the subs bench that's where
That's when it gets dark.
That's when it gets mad.
Because then, man, what we didn't even mention, like,
But
who
we
did-
didn't even mention Bernardo. We didn't even
Bernardo
mention
Silva. We didn't even
We didn't
mention
even mention.
Foden.
That's what I'm saying.
The next thing is the gap between like your wingers
Gabriel
better.
Jesus was a bench
Your
player.
Your wingers was better than like Sane and Sterling, but the gap not as big as like City midfielders to your midfielders. The gap way bigger, boy. Like KDB to Henderson, and it was a way bigger.
Yeah. From that perspective, I get what you're saying. Yeah, there's a bigger differential.
Yeah. Some years Bernardo on the bench.
I disagree with that. Wijnaldum was a beast.
No, he was.
But I get what
If
he's
you're
saying, it's a
comparing
different type of
Wijnaldum
comparing
to
to
say
Bernardo
I'll give you an
or
example.
De
Right,
Bruyne.
their best midfielder was KDB. Who would you say our best midfielder was?
It's Flacco.
Yeah, it would have been Flacco. Yeah,
I mean, it's hard to compare it because it's hard to compare it defensive and
but they don't play the same. position.
attack. But all right, let's go next for City. You say Gundogan. I'm not gonna lie,
Gundogan isn't head and shoulders above Wijnaldum.
Yeah,
No,
He's
but
not
he's
head and
better
shoulders
though.
above.
But I think
He's
he's
better.
still
But I don't think there's as big of a gap because what Sammy just said is, see, for me, like Sterling, for example, Sterling can't even lace the boots of Mane or Salah. I'm sorry, he can't even lace the boots. So there's a bigger gap between Salah and Mane
But you have to think though.
and Sterling than there is between Gundogan and Wijnaldum. 100%.
You're right. You're Drifty. You're right. But in terms of like the production that City was getting out of Raheem Sterling, it was comparable to Mane and Salah. Even though they're better players, they were getting the production like he was on that level.
That's when we're talking about.
No, but when in the context of a season, though, you're getting the production that you're getting more production out of a lesser player, than we are.
No, but Henderson outperformed the entire Man City midfield one year. But like we're not like no one's giving him the credit for that.
Now KDB win player of the year that year.
No. Hendo, the year we won the league, 1920 when we won the league, Hendo was player of the season.
No, it was KDB.
Was Football Writers player of the season.
KDB was insane
with the awards.
Well, he still won one of the player of the year awards, but no one's going to sit here and put Henderson above other people because that don't fit the narrative.
And he had
I'm not saying Sterling's better than him. I'm saying they were getting similar production out of Sterling that we were getting.
No, but I think the argument will be like comparing KDB and Henderson. Like there is
our midfield was asked to do. Our midfield was asked to do different things.
No, but that's fine. I'm not saying. What I'm saying is I know what our midfield was and what needed to be. But I think if we remember, this whole thing is like based on like ability. That's what we're kind of doing.
Guys, we're missing one thing.
Because if we're gonna base it on ability. Then what midfielder apart from De Bruyne can talk to Thiago?
Yeah, but Thiago was never available for us, though, Drift. That's the problem.
You know me, when we nearly won the quadruple, he played a very large part.
Yeah, but that's, again, Drift, that he was also the reason why we didn't win the quad because he wasn't there when we needed him.
No, but we're just talking about ability, though. We're putting we're adding narratives the whole time. We're just talking about.
Also, Drift, you need to remember as well. Go into the other positions, right? You look at the defense after Matip. Who was next? It was Joe Gomez, right?
No, they've got. Are we talking about squad wise?
For squad wise, yeah.
I agree. Man City's got a better squad than us, but
that's
I don't
why.
think
That's where football changed because you need that's when you're like that's where the realization you need a squad. You need this. I think 2018-19 was a realization you need a squad to win a league title now. Like you could get away with like a starting 11, but you need a squad. You need a good squad.
But we're talking about first 11, right? That's what we was originally fighting about.
And don't forget
Yeah.
Aguero versus Firmino. That's not a big gap too.
No, it's not a big gap, Sammy.
But again,
Firmino
Sammy,
was
Sammy,
But they're
was
asking
world
different
class
things, to be
ball.
fair.
different, doing different things, Sammy. That's the
I was
problem.
gonna
That-
say they're different profiles.
But
Like
it's
it's like
still a huge gap, boy.
I don't
Sammy,
think it is a
you're
huge gap.
Nah,
you're
not
literally
like that.
asking an attacking midfielder, a natural attacking midfielder, to play as a striker, to play as a false nine, bro. Compared
But
to a
let me just
striker who's
look
an
at-
out and out striker.
Quality is a big gap, boy. Submitted by Firmino versus
No, but
Aguero.
Quality is the bump. If we're talking quality, there isn't even a gap.
Wait, so hang
No,
on, Sammy.
Firmino's
who's-
quality was
No,
mental.
Okay. Sammy, who's better, Benzema or Lewandowski?
Who?
Who's better, Benzema or Lewandowski?
For me, Benzema.
Oh, so you know.
He's always going to pick the Real Madrid player. You know this.
Always.
I'm saying Benzema was playing a similar role for Real Madrid that Bobby was playing for us.
But he scored way more goals. It's had a season Firmino scored like 1 league goal at Anfield. That is disgusting, man.
Yeah, but he's still got a lot of goals in the whole campaign.
Exactly, he was scoring bare goals.
What about
away
his
from home.
17-18 campaign where he got 27 goals? But people don't speak about that because it doesn't suit the narrative, though.
Like 1 season.
Let's not forget
That one
89.
season, where we met you in the Champions League final, and we had like I think 3 of our top 3 all in the top 3 for top 10 in goals for the Champions League.
So we really arguing Aguero versus Firmino, right?
No. I'm not sitting there saying
as a
Firmino was
striker,
better,
it's Aguero
but you're talking
easy,
about
but
a
as a
massive
player,
gap. There's not a massive
There's
gap.
not a massive
Yes,
gap.
in terms of
Not-
goal scoring, but what you're telling me, what as a player? As a player,
It's a huge gap, boy.
no, it
No.
was goal scoring, Sammy. All right, then. Let me
Oh,
ask you
hold on,
genuine-
Sammy. Let me use
What's
your logic. How comes Aguero's got one of the worst Champions League records in history?
That different competition. If we talking about
No. Don't move the goalposts, bro. If he's this world-class striker, why has he got one of the worst reputations in Champions League history?
So does Luis Suarez, boy.
No, we don't. Suarez ain't got a crap Champions
Yeah,
League.
He does have a
Yeah,
bad.
Loki does have a bad
He
record. in the
does
champ.
Drifty. He actually
Drift
does.
1 study a Champions League history, boy. Suarez is one of the most. I know he win the trophy, so you can't be too harsh on him. But
No,
the
but I
Champions
don't
League
even think Aguero scored a goal in like knockout football or something.
Yeah, he
like
not.
that.
He record terrible.
But it's what I'm
Aguero,
saying.
shocking.
So like, but you're using you're using Firmino
But
like not
that-
being as good of a
that-
goal scorer against him. But then if we
that
talk about
different
Champions
argument-
League, Aguero's goal scoring is terrible.
Yeah, I just give on to Zlatan and Aguero, but I'm more about being clutch and that different argument, boy.
In terms of ability, there's no gap. But in terms of goal scoring, Aguero's way better. So it
Yeah,
just depends
facts.
which.
Yeah.
But in terms of ability, everyone who played with Firmino tells you the best player they've played with. Like
Yeah,
ability-wise,
But
Firmino
his
was
technical
a
ability
baller.
is off the charts, you know.
It's
People
off
that
the, it's
Bruv.
crazy.
Well,
Sammy,
I'm
who
going.
do you think
Well, he
Yeah,
should be
go on.
fighting in midfield then.
No, but Sam, that's just way it was asked to do.
No, but we didn't
Right,
play
though.
that way though, did we?
No, but if we
If we
picking a
played
striker,
4-2-3-1, Firmino would have been a 10.
he would have been on the
Yeah.
bench, Joe. It's a KDB.
No, I'm
that?
talking about Liverpool. If Liverpool played 4-2-3-1, we would have bought a striker and Bobby would have played 10. But we didn't play that way.
Yeah, you would have gained your team probably, but if we do not combine 11, you'll still pick KDB, right?
Yeah, KDB would get in there over Firmino.
Yeah, of course. It's KDB.
Yeah.
Yeah, my point is, I always thought City had better players, so I never used to be harsh on Klopp.
I mean, they had all world class. All the people we're talking about are world class anyway. Like, but all you know what I'm saying? All of these players are just like ridiculous. So that
Yeah.
Man City team was crazy. It was a crazy, and they had
Man
the better
City's
manager. I
squad
love Klopp
was
to death,
ridiculous.
but Guardiola is the better manager.
Yeah.
But man, it was a great combo. I'm gonna have to head out as well, man. Got another
Yeah, big up, bro.
big
Yeah.
up, man. Big up
Big
everyone.
up, man.
We've got another one of those scenarios,
Big up, big
haven't
up.
we? Where we thought the game was going to be great and then it didn't live up to it. So we're arguing about other shit instead of the game.
Yeah,
That's what I
literally, bro.
did in my
If
last
Uruguay
few
actually
streams.
lose this game, this is crazy, you know.
Terrible.
I know, bro. I know.
I know
Was-
Saudi actually had a very good start to the last World Cup as well. So
But that was
Maybe-
4 years ago, though, man.
What
And there was
games?
home- And I was home too.
Cape Verde might actually get out
Mental,
this group.
bro.
What games are on today, which is tasty?
France.
the France game. innit?
Senegal.
Is
I
that
think
it?
that's the only one.
Yeah, that's
I
the
think
only one. Yeah.
all the others are kind of like a bit. He's not really like me. Let me double check. I think the other ones.
No,
are
Argentina, Algeria might be decent.
no, but that's not tomorrow. That's what
Oh, 'cause
theoretically
y'all-
that's Wednesday
day, but-
morning for us. That's like
Yeah.
2 a.m. on Wednesday. No,
Yeah.
Thursday morning. No, wait.
I mean,
what?
technically that does count then. All right, so there is 2 games tomorrow that are worth watching.
Yeah.
No, Drift,
Bro,
don't be
the
fooled.
camera just panned on. Nah, I'm. That means that's time to go to bed, bro. It's time to go to bed.
No, Drift. It's on
Nah,
Wednesday
we're about to get the
morning.
lotion out. Nasty.
The same day. The
Don't do
same
that,
day
Jay.
as Portugal, Congo, England, Croatia. That's Argentina's
Yeah.
on that day.
But early.
Oh, it
like,
isn't Tuesday night, Wednesday morning.
Yeah, Tuesday
No,
night
it
for
is.
me.
It's 2 a.m. Wednesday, but it's
Yeah, but that
Wednesday.
still
though, innit?
technically counts as Tuesday
No, you
night.
lot are doing this time thing.
For me-
It's
for me
Wednesday,
and
2 a.m., bro.
Wednesday, 2 a.m., bro.
No,
Come
No,
on,
no,
man.
but
For
Matt,
me
if you
and
How
haven't
can
been
we
Tuesday
say
night.
it's Tuesday
It's
night?
8 o'clock
Alright,
here.
let me make it easier for you.
If it was midnight-
if you haven't been to sleep yet, then
Oh
technically it's
my.
still the same day.
Yeah, Drifty, you're going mad, bro.
Drift-
You're
I see
going
what you're
mad.
saying.
You're
though. It's
doing
not that
you're
crazy.
doing the pedantic of like it's gone
Big
past
up everyone
midnight,
else. See you
so
guys later.
officially-
Blessings, Ram.
Yeah, big up.
Bro,
Matt.
Yeah.
If we're gonna
I'm
be
just-
pedantic, then you're right, Matt. It's gone past midnight, therefore it's the following
Bruv, it's
day.
2
Look, if
a.m.
you
Wednesday
if you go to the
morning.
club, if you go to the club and you get home at 3 a.m., you be like, "Oh, I got home late last night." That's what you say. You don't say I got here this morning. Nobody says that.
Yeah,
You say you got home in the morning. What? Wait there. Wait there. So
No,
someone
Matt,
goes,
he's
"Oh,
right
where
now.
did-"
Jay's right, Matt. You say I got home
Wait
late last
there,
night. You
wait
know
there.
Jay's right. That is what
You
would
asked me,
say.
"Oh, where did you go?" Yeah, I went to blah blah blah. Oh, is it? What time you lot get back? Yeah, do you know what, fam? I wasn't too mad. I got home about 3 a.m. in the morning. You don't say you got home last night. What's man talking
Yes, you
about?
do.
No, you don't.
Yes,
No,
you
but
do.
if you go sleep and then you wake up and someone speaks to you, you would
You
say
know
I got
I'm
home
mad.
at da last night. You would.
Bruv, if you get
I got
home,
home at
at
3 a.m.
3
last night, people
a.m. in the
definitely say
morning
that.
and someone asks you what time you got home, you say, bro, you know what? It's a late one still. Yeah, I got home this morning at 3 a.m. You don't say, I got home last night at 2 a.m.
No,
Yes, you
I
do.
think you would say I got home at 3 a.m. last night.
can't believe-
think that is what you
I
would
can't
say.
believe what I'm hearing. These lot, Jay and Drift are actually doing semantics. This is crazy.
Anyway, Matt, you're right if we're talking about absolute pedantic technicalities. But for me personally, if the game's at 2 a.m., I'm not going to go to sleep before that match. So I'm still counting that for the day. So for me, that game's still on Tuesday. Even if it's technically Wednesday, that game will still be on Tuesday for me.
Bruv,
'Cause
when it
look,
lit-
we're past midnight now. So this game is technically tomorrow if we're going to be pedantic.
Yeah, but it started yesterday. That my whole point is the actual game starts at 2 a.m. if I'm not mistaken. The actual game.
All right, let's make
You know
it
what I'm
easier
saying?
then.
The game
If the
started
game,
at 2 a.m.
if the game
It's
is
going to end
today,
at 4 a.m. Drift. What are you going to say? Yeah, by the way, the game started tomorrow, but I went to bed last night. Brother, it's the next day the game starts.
well, this is how I look at it. If Jay is in the daytime when the game's on where he is, then to me, I'm not going to count that as the next day.
Wait, what?
So if Jay in
Because
America,
the games are going on where I'm at.
yeah, because the games are on in the daytime for Jay.
You're
So
doing
I'm not going to
semantics.
say it's a
Jay
game
is-
for the next day when Jay's still in
No,
his
but
daytime.
Jay
where-
is cheating because he lives in the US. Bro, these games for Jay, remember, Jay's like 5-6 hours behind us. Am I right, Jay? 5-6
6
hours?
hours.
Yeah. Me and Jay are like same
75.
time.
Yeah, so for
75.
right now, Jay, what time is it right now for you?
6:40.
Yeah.
7:40. Yeah.
Drift, you can't use Jay as an example. He's 6 hours behind.
But if the
And
game was
Sammy is.
really tomorrow, I think it'd also be tomorrow for Jay. Like, not a little AM thing. If it was legit
I
tomorrow,
can't believe what I'm hearing. I can't believe. We need to get a poll. Get a poll, bro. This is
no,
mad.
but everyone's just going to use the technical term which you're using, and
No,
then you'll be right. It is
It's
tomorrow.
Tuesday right
technically.
now.
It's technically tomorrow now.
I understand that, but I'm not
Like
even
it's
trying to do
Tuesday
semantics.
now. If we're
Oh
being
my God,
technical.
you're
right
right
now. It's
crap. What are
Tuesday.
they doing?
No, but bro, the game. All I'm saying is for us in the UK. Remember, I can only speak for UK. For us, it starts on Wednesday, 2 a.m. Remember, it's not
How
like the
about
game
this?
today.
The world don't
That's
revolve around the UK. How about that?
Yeah, but I can only. Nah, Jay's trying to rage me. Oh my god!
Hold on.
The world
Matt,
don't
let me
revolve
ask you-
around Europe.
Matt, let me
Bro,
ask
you see the
something,
game
yeah?
you done today? Yeah, it started at 11 o'clock. I would sit, and it goes into 1 o'clock. You would say, yeah, the game started the Tuesday,
All right, let me
Monday,
ask you something,
Monday.
yeah?
Whatever.
If there was a nightclub, yeah, that was until 5 in the morning, right?
Oh my gosh!
No, hear me out. If there was a nightclub that was on till 5 in the morning, and we were going, but there was something we needed to do, and we weren't gonna get there until midnight. Yeah, but it finishes at 5, so we're still gonna get 5 hours of raving.
Right.
If it was Friday and we were going out on Saturday, if we had a conversation, would you say we're going out on Sunday?
That's a good point.
Wait, you just went from Friday to Saturday, then said Sunday.
I'm saying it's Friday. We're having a conversation on Friday.
Right.
And we're going to a club on Saturday, but we're going to get there after midnight because there's something we've got to do or whatever. So we're not going to get there until past midnight.
Right.
On Friday, when we're having that conversation, would you say we're going out tomorrow or would you say we're going out on Sunday?
That's a tough one because that's bang like midnight.
Matt, you say we're going out tomorrow.
It's midnight.
Oh, he got there.
Oh,
you would say we're going out tomorrow.
It's midnight, so some people are going to Bro, you know what it is? You're doing semantics because you realize, yeah, that I've caught you. The reason I say that, yeah, is because...
Yo, big up, Rack.
Hey, big up, Rack, you know.
Holy shit.
Hey, big up, Rack. Hey, Rack, don't forget about my channel, Rack. I'm just saying, fam.
Rack, you hiring, man? You got you.
Rack.
You know
what? I don't even have the celebration drop on my side. Damn.
Hey,
brother.
Big up, Rack.
Big up, Rack, man. Appreciate you, my bro. Appreciate you, man.
Come on, man.
Rack says, hi, bro. Hi, guys. Big up, Rack, man. Big up, big up, big up, my bro. How you enjoying the World Cup as well, Rack? How you enjoying it, man?
No, for real.
W's in the
chat, but Rack, on a serious note, don't forget about one shot. I'm just letting you know.
Do you know?
I'm just letting you know.
Do you know what? I need a celebration. I actually need a celebration.
You gotta make a custom one, yeah?
Huh?
You gotta make a custom one.
I know your one would just
yeah. I'm gonna have to make. I'm gonna. Do you know what? That's the only fun one I've got in the chamber right now. Now, big up, right, man.
Got vibes Gartel in the background of yours.
Trust me. No, but like you see the whole. What was you saying again? Yeah, that one's different because that one's bang on midnight. The one I'll tell you about those Drift. Because you're using midnight, I'm using 2 a.m.
Let's say it's 11:30.
But they're on the same day, though, man.
No, it's 2. No, but it's actually past. Like some people will clock that. There's no confusion.
What about 12:30 a.m.? 12:30 a.m. We're gonna get to the club at 12:30 a.m. Would you say we're going out on Sunday, or would you say we're going out on Saturday?
Horrific cross.
In a party term, you probably would say Saturday in a party term.
And that's what I mean by the football. That's all I'm saying. That's
but the football starts at 2 a.m., bro. So if you said to me, we're going to a party, and the party's at 3 a.m., 2 a.m., I'd be like, oh, yeah, we're going Sunday morning then. Still, it's kind of mad. It feels weird. We're going mad late.
He's shameless. You see him try to dive to get a free kick right there?
Bro, it's 2 a.m. in the morning.
Well, that Argentina game for me.
Oh, no, for a minute.
I would technically say that Argentina game
I'm ahead of you now.
Would be...
no, you're definitely ahead of me. I'm on 78, 57, 58.
Oh, raw shit. Yeah, you are quite far behind.
I'm 79,
15.
Can you pause, Jay?
Yeah, I paused.
Yeah, all right, let's pause and wait for Matt there, because Matt's quite far behind.
79, 15?
Yeah.
I'm not... All right, 12, 13, 14,
tell us when you get to
15.
79.30, Matt. I've paused on 79.30.
Oh, okay.
All right,
there's going to be something that's going to distract you.
23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, go, 31, 32.
Yeah.
33,
We're sync.
34, yeah.
Good finish.
Mad.
That was actually a good finish.
That was. Right, man just bought the baby with the diaper.
Bielsa on a bucket by 1-1.
Bielsa.
That's what happens when you got a cab driver in goal, man.
Man said a cab driver, you know.
Am I lying?
No, it's mad.
It's the mustache, man. That's what made me think he's like a cab driver.
And he's on side as well. Bro, I'm not gonna lie. That's that number 21 who came on for Nunes has actually been a nuisance. I'll be real. He actually done
Hassan is so shameless, man.
He'll be celebrating the score.
He's talking about off the pitch and they scored.
You're real crazy.
I'm not gonna lie though, even though it was a really good finish, the goalkeeper's got to watch his near post. There's no like.
No, but you know what's funny though? The striker that they brought on for Nunes, he missed a free header, and that's why they scored. For being honest, Nunes could have done that too.
In the chat right now, you know.
But Nunes could have done what he just did. To be fair,
Hassam's in it. Big up Hassam. He's in the chat, you know. He says off the pitch and they score. Pretends to be.
But you already know though. You already
no, but he. Hassam is shameless. The person they brought on for him, Mr. Sitter. The person they brought on, Mr. Free Header, that's why they got the goal. The person they brought on did what Nunes could probably do anyway. He didn't do anything special.
I don't know.
That's the exact player they brought on for him, Mr. Free Header.
But if Nunes had missed the header, then Hassan would be
exactly. He missed a free header. That's why the goalkeeper parries it out and they score.
But you know what I mean? I'm just saying that. I'll be real. I'm just being respectful, but there's a part of me that realizes, I can't. Like Nunes just annoyed. No. What it is, the love that he gets annoys me when I consider. I feel like there's other players that we.
But here's the thing, everybody has an agenda,
maybe have had that don't get the same respect that he's gotten.
But there's players that people rate,
and it baffles me why though.
Like Isak got bare excuses that he didn't really deserve this season.
What, that he was crocked and couldn't play football?
He came to Liverpool completely out of shape. Whose fault is that?
All right, let me ask you a genuine question. What we saw of Isak at Newcastle will probably make me sway my opinion a little bit because I know.
But that's fair, but that's because you rate him.
Yeah,
though.
but there's evidence to kind of back that up. The evidence that
rate him because remember Torres came from Liverpool. He was a backman at Liverpool. He went to Chelsea. He was crap.
I understand that. But the Chelsea fans, but the Chelsea fans would have said that, or they would have hoped at that time when they first got him. Yeah, what he done at Liverpool, just get him fit in. You know what I mean? So you're gonna have that. You're gonna be like, all right, you have the belief.
But I'm saying we make better excuses for people that we rate, though. That's all I'm saying. We'll always do. If we don't rate somebody, we're not gonna give them no excuses.
Right. People make excuses for everybody they want to make.
But no one.
Excuses.
It's gonna sound bad, man. But it is.
But that's human, though.
There's only a few
like if you don't rate Frimpong, this season just proves that we shouldn't get Frimpong. But if you don't rate Frimpong, you're like, oh my god, he was crap this season.
Bro, do you rate Nunes?
You didn't rate him. You didn't rate him, so you're not going to give him.
Do you rate Nunes to give him another chance at the club? Because I don't.
I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying, like in general, like if you rate a player, you're going to make excuses.
All right, so Jay, answer your own question. Do you want Nunes back?
No, I already said that I don't want him back.
Okay, then. So right now we're doing semantics because you don't rate him anyway.
No, but I'm just speaking in general. Like I'm just.
I hear what you're saying.
Matt, you do realize I don't want Nunes back. I'm just not opposed to it because I like him. But I don't actually, if you ask me, I could pick anyone in the whole world. I'm not picking Nunes. I already said on another stream, I'd even take Vlahovic on a free over Nunes.
No, I wouldn't. I'll be
real. But I personally
Messi, you're going too far.
You take Nunes over Vlahovic.
You've gone one
yes,
step too far.
Vlahovic stinks. He's probably shocking.
but we're talking about on a free, innit?
He's still stalking.
Bro, don't get twisted. Just
I give you some trash for free, Drifty. You want it?
Bro.
I think Vlahovic stood all right for Juve last season. He wasn't that.
You want a moldy donut? I give you some.
Jeff, thank God he wasn't on that stream earlier today, boy. It was
who?
It was me versus the panel. People were saying Bowen over layout. I was just saying madness.
Who was saying Bowen over layout? Because it was definitely not me. Don't lie, Sammy.
I didn't say that.
Sammy, because Sammy, no, because what was it? I brought up Bowen.
Yeah, Matt, you rate Leah, right?
Yes.
That was.
But
that
I layout disrespect.
No,
that was Jamie.
It was Jamie because even Ram prefers Liao over Bowen.
Or
It's just Jamie, Sammy. It's just Jamie.
somebody
He's
say
arguing with
Gakpo
Yeah, it
Valley
was
out
Jamie.
Jamie.
But I bet
Jamie.
Cal agrees with Jamie.
I don't know about that, you know. Actually, I don't know, maybe.
Leah reputation among football fans. He had a
It's
recovery.
worse than it should be, I think.
No, but you know what, Sammy? This is where where it will come into the kind of like the hipster thing, because what people love now is a lot of things that we don't necessarily care about when it comes to certain things. So this is the same argument as why people put down Neymar, because they were like, oh, well, we didn't do this and he did. What did he do? And it's like, yeah, all right, maybe he's not as consistent as others. Same with Leao. He's not crazy consistent. I get that.
Nah,
But we're just talking
Neymar
about
was
the ability of the player. I
No,
don't
I
understand
get
why
what
people
Drifty's
don't
saying. I
rate
get
Leao.
what Drifty's saying.
How highly do you rate Neymar, Sammy?
Sky high, boy.
Same. Like, for me, Neymar is one of the best players.
Hang on.
Call me crazy. You know, Neymar's one of the best players of all time, innit? He's actually one of the best. Like, I'm not joking.
He
He's
number six.
actually-
He number 6 on my list.
Oh, he should have went down.
And I can't even blame you where you put him on this. I just know that he's on the list. I don't know where he is, but he's definitely
you gotta
there.
control it better.
Neymar is one of the greatest players of all time. People can argue about it as much as they
Messi.
like, but it's facts.
Messi, Maradona, R9.
Yeah.
Dino, CR7, and Neymar. That's my 6.
Neymar is like,
Yeah.
Neymar's a cheat code.
Maradona is the only old school player I had to put in, but with them clips I see.
Yeah, man.
What about Pele? You wouldn't rate him Pele?
Nah, I ain't seen enough, but and them clips not that impressive.
No, I know what Jay's
What about
gonna say.
Zico? You know, Matt played with Zico back in the
Oh
day.
yeah, here we go. I played with Zico. I played with Zico, Socrates.
People that
All
try
of
to
them.
Cha.
people
I've
that try
never
to-
watched these players, you know. The oldest player that I've watched is like, trying to think, like, so I saw like George Weah at AC Milan when I was young. Trying to think of like
Kenny
old
Dalglish.
players.
You know, people rewriting history and saying Suarez Neymar was the 3rd best player in MSN. That's insane to me, man.
Suarez got all the goals, to be fair. I guess that's why
Neymar was what? Sorry, Sammy.
Should I guess something?
The 3rd best player in MSN. Like, you was watching football blindfolded, or? It was
No, but you know what, Sammy? I do think that's a very tough one because all three are so good.
Nah.
Think
Neymar on a different level. Even in Neymar on a different level to Iniesta. Nah. Somebody I was arguing with the other day when I said Neymar way better than Iniesta. It was you, Drift.
Way better.
No, I don't know about way
Nah,
better.
Sammy,
Yes,
you took it too far. I was
Yes,
with you.
Yeah,
but-
not way better. Way
Far.
better.
But-
Sammy took it
There
too
was only
far.
we watch them on the same pitch, on the same team, but
No, but
sometimes
remember
Neymar
they
was-
were asked to do different jobs. So it's a little. Yeah, you can't compare them in that way.
we could, but there was only sometimes it used to be Neymar and Messi neck and neck some games, you know.
Yeah, no, but that's because they
the
had
chat
different
said you
roles
meant
in
George
the
Best,
team.
not George Weah. The chat said you meant George Best, not George Weah.
Yeah, sir. Rod, Neymar and Suarez ain't even
George
close.
Best.
Rod, man, Suarez is a GOAT, you know. Like,
Nah, he ain't. People talk like Suarez like he's ornery or something. He's not that, but he's just a.
Suarez is better than Henry, bro.
He's not even close to Henry.
Oh my days, the French bias again from
No,
Sammy.
they just Liverpool bias, but Suarez not close to Henry.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie.
Suarez is better than Henry. What are we doing here?
Suarez is a joke of. Here's the thing.
Yep. He's a better stat. Suarez is a better stat man than Henry. You ever watch them play, Jeff? Suarez
Not good technically.
No, just
Suarez
because
was.
Henry was more graceful doesn't mean he was. Have you seen some of the things Suarez has done?
Everything
in football,
Suarez
I don't
do,
even know if anyone else can even do it.
Suarez
I know
can
Sammy's gonna
nutmeg
say,
a
but I
mermaid,
disagree.
man.
Everything
Go on,
Suarez
Sammy.
do is look clumsy, always bundling through people, batching through people, then it all
Hold on,
bounce
Sammy.
off
What
his
was so?
back.
Did it look
Hold on,
clumsy when he was doing volleys from outside the box and
That's
when
what I
he
was
was
gonna
doing
say.
bicycle kicks?
But
in
he
the
just
Some of
swing.
his-
He just swing. I just a swing at the foot, but
Oh
my
Sammy, that's
God,
diabolical.
what the
That's
hell is
diabolical.
going on?
You know some of the goals. You know what it is because I get it. Because Sammy, he played for Sammy's arch rival. I've got to remember.
Yeah,
that.
and
I've got to
Henry
remember-
played for Arsenal.
Nah.
Makes sense. Yeah.
Henry
Here
play
I'm
for
gonna say-
Barca. Henry play for Barca too.
No, but Suarez.
Nah,
no,
but
but
he
Sammy,
played for
Suarez
France
dealt
and
you
Arsenal,
way
so-
more damage than Henry. Suarez dealt you a ton of damage compared to Henry. Henry didn't really damage you. Suarez damaged you.
One of the reason Messi don't have more Champions League is Suarez, boy. He was a weak link after a while, boy.
Nah, bro, you know you're talking about a guy that went to Atletico Madrid at 35
Wait.
Sammy, let me repeat. One of the reasons Messi probably do have more Champions League is Luis Suarez, boy. Everybody know it, boy.
Sammy, I have no idea what.
Sammy, you do realize I think it was either the 15-16 season or 16-17. Luis Suarez outscored Messi and Ronaldo by scoring 59 goals.
15-16, yeah, I remember.
Sammy.
But Messi
ridiculous.
and Neymar was just breastfeeding him, boy, for him to win that Pichichi, boy. Keep laughing.
When Sammy's got an agenda, he runs it. I've got to rate it.
Hey, Sammy's a legend.
I've got to rate it.
That's a breastfeed.
Anybody who thinks Suarez better than Henry or Neymar, Jesus Christ, God help him.
And remember, there isn't some disparaging gap between the two. We're talking about GOATs here. Ooh. But for me,
it's that fine margins, isn't it? It's that fine margins.
So who's better, Suarez or Benzema? I want to see where this agenda stops.
Now, Suarez better than Benzema, boy. But we're talking Henry here, but we're talking like a god of the game, boy.
Yeah, but we're also talking about someone that by the time he was 30 was done.
Ronaldinho was done. What I even mean, boy? Ronaldinho was done early.
No, because we're doing a comparison with Suarez, and at 35, Suarez was going to Atletico and winning them a title.
So you think Suarez better than Ronaldinho then? If don't you dare?
No, but they don't even play in the same
he
position.
Never said
so
that. I see what he's trying to do, Sammy. What he's saying is, if we're talking about
he bringing up long.
We're comparing Henry to Suarez, and we're talking about one of them was in New York at 31.
Just them two against one another, what they were doing at the same age.
Was 35 at Atletico, winning a league title, Sammy. Like,
he's probably just
what we doing, bro.
He take care of himself better, had a little longevity, but
when they both played in the same leagues, Suarez.
Wait, did you say? Wait. You said Suarez take care of himself better, even though Henry was the more graceful player, Sammy. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, Henry was more graceful. Henry was better to watch.
No, but that's the reason why people think Henry was better, just because he was graceful. But Suarez was
lighter on his feet. Yeah, Suarez was ridiculous.
He was a disgusting footballer on and off the pitch, by the way.
Yeah. As a human being, he's a piece of shit. We know
what Suarez dribbling comes, but he always barging two people. The ball bounce off a shin, fall on another shin. It's somehow going.
No, he was quite. But here's the crazy thing, though, Sam. If you do it for 15 years, is it clumsy or is it just you're good at it?
It's not good
15 years of doing the same thing. At some point, you've just got to think maybe this is just actually your style.
What a save for real! Look at his save.
That was a brilliant save
from Valverde.
Suarez better than Benzema.
From that angle, you can tell it wasn't as far in the corner as I thought it was, but it's still a good save, though.
Suarez better than Benzema, but you prefer to watch Benzema play football all day.
No, I wouldn't.
No way.
Yes, way more graceful.
Bro, Suarez played for my team.
He's got to score.
I can tell you now, Suarez actually.
This keeper is not better than Mamba. That's really true. What are we doing? The Mamba that's really agenda got to stop, man.
Way more graceful to watch.
Sammy, who was more graceful to watch, Henry or Ibrahimovic?
Henry.
He probably is, actually.
I don't know about that, you know.
Is there an argument to say maybe Ibra, or would you say it's close, or would you say definitely Henry, like easily?
Henry easily, but
easily. So that's why I disagree.
Yeah,
I still think
it scares me. Saudi can easily counter and score, by the way.
Yeah, I wouldn't put it past them because
they're good enough to do it. Like I never really thought Cape Verde could do that. I think Saudi can do that, actually.
Do you know what? I'm not even gonna lie, yeah. If you go and look at some of the other teams' models of what they've done, of how they've got good, like Japan and teams like that, do you know how much you've got to rate Saudi for the way that they've actually constructed a good team? Like they're not like mugs anymore, you know. When you're playing against Saudi now, you
like 06 Saudi Arabia, that team was shocking. Remember that team?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Look how far they've come in a short space of time. I rate it, man.
Part of it is all the money they've put into their league, though. That's part of it. Because their players play against better players now. Yeah,
no, but that's why I actually respect what they did, because they realized that
people are putting so much money. I'm like, yeah, they're putting a lot of money in because that's what's going to take for them, the players, to get better.
Yeah,
them playing against Campbells all the time is going to get them better.
If you give it another few decades if Saudi Arabia is actually a well-respected team around the world.
No,
They
but
keep
you know what they're getting
developing
ready?
talent.
They're getting ready for 2034 because they host.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying.
Those are going to be
I
some of
rate
the best stadiums we're ever going to see. They're going to be better than the
There's
Qatar
an argument
stadium.
in the chat. Aguero and Suarez. There's an argument in the chat. I can
Suarez
see
is so
people-
clear of Aguero. Let's not get in trouble about it.
Suarez by a
Suarez
mile.
is-
Aguero not even better than Benzema.
Yeah, I was like,
Ooh, I don't know about that. I don't know about
Nah,
that.
You think
he's
Aguero's
He's not.
better?
he's not.
I don't know about that.
Aguero's a baller, but he's not better than
No,
Suarez.
Aguero was. I think we're forgetting who Aguero is. You know?
Yeah,
like,
people are forgetting Aguero how cold
like Aguero is before
Aguero-
the injuries.
Aguero is the best.
Absolute. You're going.
Aguero is the best finisher out of the names we just listed, but as a player, nah.
See, I don't even think Aguero's a better finisher than Suarez.
Yeah, he is.
Nah. Suarez used to score goals from angles that
I'll
didn't
be
even
honest,
cross.
and it's gonna sound crazy. So I think I know what you mean. So Aguero is probably a better natural goal scorer. However, Suarez has something that's very rare. Suarez became almost like a natural goal scorer from when he got into Liverpool's last 2 years. See them last years, and then in Barca he was just a joke. He just became automatic. I don't know. It's like he.
Do you want to know what?
You know, Aguero was one of the.
Something.
Aguero wasn't even that good on international level as he should have been.
Yeah, that's true.
But to be fair, Argentina in general was underperforming.
Messi was breastfeeding him and he still couldn't get any. So,
Kane, Aguero not better than Kane either.
No, he's not.
No, yeah, I agree with that.
No, he's not. You're right.
Not a chance.
He's better.
But if you whenever we have the conversation and people forget who Suarez is, I just want them to go and watch that goal, Liverpool versus Newcastle. I don't know any other player on the planet who can score that goal. I'm being serious. That goal was.
There's only one other
do you even think Neymar could score that goal, man? I'm not saying he can't, but do you think even Neymar could do that?
Do you know? It sounds stupid. There's only probably 4 players that I can think of in the modern day, kind of like Suarez, Neymar, Ibrahimovic.
Yeah, Ibra could do it. Yeah,
and who's the other one I was gonna say? Suarez, Messi. Those are the only 4 players. Obviously, if we go back, we can say Dino or 9, but I'm just trying to not go into that thing. But
you forgot Ekitike. No,
you gotta sit this one out, bro. Suarez, Ibrahimovic, Neymar, Messi are the only players on earth that could have scored that goal.
And do you know what else I would say as well? Why I always put Suarez above Henry? The variety of goals is insane. Like you see,
Henry, Van Persie could have scored it. You think Van Persie could have scored that? Matt, you think Van Persie could have scored that?
Which one?
But the Newcastle goal.
Yeah, the Newcastle goal. That's what the chat said.
No, Van Persie ain't scoring.
No, I think he would do well. Like, I'm not saying he can't. He just wouldn't be a name that I would say.
It's 1-1, guys. That's it. It's 1-1. They actually.
The ref shouldn't have blew it because he was actually gone. You just see he was gone, right? Did you see the Saudi player was gone?
That goal on score at the Bernabeu against Real Madrid? No chance.
No, but that goal was just about physicality because it was pace in it. So that
was skill too, but he can't score that way.
No, I'm not. Obviously, there was skill involved, but Suarez don't have the pace to do that. So that's you know what I mean.
But Audrey had 2 or 3 goals dribbling. You should know some was against Liverpool too, dribbling from the halfway line and just destroying.
Yeah, but it was dribbling at pace though, Sammy. So if you're comparing him with a player who's not quick, then it's obviously going to be impossible for that player to replicate. But we're just talking about technique-wise, which means it doesn't matter whether you're quick or not. There are goals Suarez has scored that Henry wouldn't have been able to score, and that Newcastle goal is one of them. The technique was remember the goal you lot against, I think it was Blackburn at home, the header from 20 yards. Henry's not scoring that.
Yeah. I don't even think
I saw hear what Indy said. Hang on, did y'all see what Indy said earlier?
No, what did he say?
He linked us to Nwaneri.
Oh yeah, that bet. Look who's in the chat as soon as Arsenal come up. Well, go on, G.
we need to add Gunali to this. I do even think a Spurs fan will tell you Suarez better than Henry.
Later today, later today,
Yeah, but that's fine.
Yeah.
What's that? What's that saying?
But here's the thing, yeah. They both played in the same leagues as well, give or take, right? They both played in the Premier League. They both played in La Liga. And they both played for their countries, right? I know that most people would agree Suarez had a better individual season than Henry.
No.
In terms of both of their peak seasons. 2020 for Henry, amazing season. But the 13-14 season for Suarez, missing the first 7 games and still breaking the or equaling the record for goals. I still believe most people will say that's the better individual season.
I mean, there's another argument.
Stats wise it is, but watching them play now.
There's another
Sammy,
argument.
did you watch that 13-14? Suarez?
You never.
Yeah.
All right, Sammy,
you never watched
Sammy,
it. It's true. You never watched
Sammy,
it.
what's a better season? Suarez 15-16 or Henry 03-04 or whenever Henry done the 2020? What was a better season?
Obviously, stats wise, you'll go with Suarez. He scored.
Why
like
did you
50.
say obviously stats wise? You know you can just say what Suarez was doing was mental.
But he played next to Neymar and Messi, boy. Go back and watch.
At Liverpool, he wasn't.
But no. But
No,
no.
man said
I asked
15,
him
16.
about Barca. But my whole point is though, to do that while you're playing alongside Neymar and how about this, Sammy? There's a reason why Cristiano Ronaldo, Bale, or Benzema could never outscore him. Do you want to know why? They just couldn't. They genuinely couldn't.
Could never outscore who? I'm sorry.
Cristiano Ronaldo. So hear this. At Real Madrid, when you had
Bale used to always be injured too. Bale was injured often too.
And I'm not gonna lie, Sammy. Remember, I had this conversation with you about Bale. Bale, we'll get onto Bale because I think there's a lot of hype with Bale that needs to kind of stop because people got this.
No, Bale was different level, bro.
Drift. Here what I'm gonna say. People think Bale was this like kind of like, you know how I say people say wing wizard. Like, don't get me wrong, Bale was more about powerful, athletic, had serious shooting technical ability. But when it comes to dribbling, sorry, no.
Yeah,
Sammy, tell him. Sammy, you tell him. You're a Real Madrid fan. Go on.
No, bro. We're not saying that he was on the same level as some of the other players when it comes to dribbling, but we're just talking about as an all-round player. But do you know he revolutionized Wales? Put that team on his back, bro. No, bro. Wales had people like Giggs, Ian Rush, Aldridge, and they never used to make tournaments. Gareth Bale put that country on his back, bro. And didn't they make a semi-final of the Euros?
But we're talking about club football because if we got international footballs, then no one could talk to Neymar, Brazil's highest goal scorer. But what I'm not saying...
No, I agree with that, though.
What I'm saying is, with Bale, there's this hype, like... I can't explain it to you, like he's in conversations with Salah and them, man. He's not in the conversation at all.
Yeah, yes. Yes, boy.
You don't think Gareth Bale can go in? Of course he can go in those conversations. Bale
can go in this. Bale can go in the conversation with Salah. Are you mad? Of course
he got peak Gareth Bale, bro.
Oh my God, what am I hearing?
Do you forget how good peak Gareth Bale was? Bro?
What peak Gareth Bale that could play like 25 games a season?
No, peak Gareth Bale never used to get injured. That was later on. When
he used to get plenty injuries, Drift. Yeah.
No. I'm debunking
the 2
right
years
now.
before he got his Real Madrid move, yeah? In England, playing for Tottenham. Do you know how good Gareth Bale was?
Bale had 1 sick year.
No, he had 2, Matt.
No, he didn't have 2 sick years. He had 1.
Yes, he did.
Now I'm going to debunk this right now. This Bale hype needs to stop. I'm sorry. Sorry. No, this Bale hype needs to stop. I'm sick and tired of it, bro.
What did Bale do to you, bro?
But Bale had 2 sick years. He had 1 very sick year and 1 good year. I remember, bro.
Martin's asked a question. Prime Alexis.
What's this? Wait. This is Bale's sick years at Spurs. I'm going to let everyone know. All competitions. 3 goals, 0. 3 goals, 11, 12, 26. Thank you.
It wasn't just about goals.
So what was he doing then? What, just having play it? What, he's a winger. What is he doing? What, just
you don't remember what he did in the Champions League for Tottenham? That was the season before he got the move to Real Madrid.
So because he had a great game against Inter Milan, that made his whole season amazing.
No, he was wicked for the whole year.
What I'm saying is, I think Bale is sick, but he can't talk to Salah, bro. They're not even in the same conversation.
Nah, Matt, you going crazy, bro.
That's mad still. And I love Salah, but that's mad.
Watch this. This is the great Gareth Bale that everyone likes to think is the coldest, right? This is Bale's goal scoring record for Real Madrid, playing alongside Cristiano Ronaldo and a Benzema that all he wanted to do was breastfeed the strikers, like what Sammy would say. Right? Cool. 22, 17, 19, 9, 21, 14, 3, and 1. What are we doing here?
But it's not just about the.
What about the what?
About
the what? What was you going to say?
About passing, being part of the team.
So wait there.
It can't only just be did he score
so
goals.
Because Bale,
I know you're not supposed to judge wingers on defensive, but he was a beast defensively too.
No, Sammy, we're having a conversation about wingers.
Defense. I hate it. Yeah.
Sammy, he was a left back. Of course, he was good defensively.
I can't believe people are trying to put Bale close to Salah. I can't believe it.
Let me make sure Matt not tripping. Okay, you think Mahrez better than Bale?
Mahrez?
You even
on a technical level? On a technical level? On a technical level?
Let me do this. Come,
on a technical level, the only thing Bale has over Mahrez is shooting. That's it.
Mahrez better than Salah then?
Wait there. No. Because I'm putting, when I think about it, put it all together.
But Mahrez is like one of the best technicians ever.
I understand that, but Bale had clutch moments. I'm factoring in everything, Sammy. But another thing is, Mahrez is very underrated as well, bro. Because what's happened is that.
Hey, let me tell you this for free, Matt. If Bale was at Man City, no way Pep benching him and starting Sterling over him. No chance. Not a chance.
Bro, hear what I'm saying? I think Bale was cold, but Bale can't. All right, let me ask you this then. Who's better? Who's better? Bale or Robin?
Robin.
Who's better, Bale or Robin?
Robin.
Yeah, but it's close.
But Robin better than Salah.
You think it's close?
Yeah, it's close, yeah. But we're talking about peak Gareth Bale. Don't forget about he had a lot of injuries in the career, but peak Gareth Bale.
Which he can't do. He can't do.
British player ever.
You see how you try to call out Bale. Go and do Robin numbers. You wouldn't be that impressed.
But Robin.
Go and do Robin numbers and compare to Salah.
Okay, cool. No. I'm gonna do Robin numbers compared to Bale.
Let me hit up some of these supers while you're doing that. Big up Yards. Yards says Matt Letizia or Suarez for a better catalogue. I'm still going Suarez, even though Letizier's catalogue is disgusting. I will still go Suarez.
Streets won't forget.
Big up Demo. It's been a minute, Demo. Big up yourself, G. Says Drift. If you actually do verses between Suarez and Henry, stats and all, you will realize it's not even close. People won't want to have that conversation. Trust me. I know, Demo. I know. It
I
is
can
mad.
only tell from looking that Robin has a better goal scoring consistency. Like, for example, 23, 13, 19, 13, 21, 19, 7, 16, 7, 6. His consistency is higher than Bale's.
That's similar to Bale?
No, Bale's. Shall I go back to Bale?
We didn't really have much 20s. Yeah.
I remember, I'm not... When I say this, yeah, one thing that separates Bale from why I think people overrate him, and that's not me saying Bale's not sick, by the way. I want to make this clear. Because you can say someone's overrated, but you just think that people are going overboard. Bale was clutch as hell. Bale, arguably, better clutch than Salah in finals. Yeah, that Bale, you might have had more faith in Bale. However, when it comes to the shooting thing and free kicks, bruv, that's Gareth Bale. That is him. But when we're talking about other aspects, like you're playing for Real Madrid, yeah, and I think off the top of my head, Bale at the moment in the Champions League, which is obviously one of the biggest moments, obviously ever. And it's against us, which is kind of ironic. And then you've got the one against Barcelona for the cup, where he ran off that Barca player off the pitch. Yeah? But when I remember watching Bale week in, week out, I remember thinking, right, I thought Bale was a bit better than this. Like, this is me just being real. Like, I'm not making things up. I remember thinking, right, like, he's not as technical as I thought he was from a dribbling aspect. Like, Bale was literally an athletic... Yeah, go on.
But the fact you had was to think when I asked you Bale or Mahrez, that telling, boy.
No, but Bale is better. But Mahrez, you can arguably say Mahrez is more talented, though. That's why I said, Sammy, let me think about what you're actually asking me.
Well, you've got someone on your side here. H says, Matt, keep fighting the good fight. Man, them talk about Bale like he's levels with Neymar. Salah creates and scores way more.
They do-
You
they
could
do
argue
that.
that Bell is just more clutch.
Nah, nobody's put Bale with Neymar.
Message me, bro. Message me. Let's do it.
Let me get something straight, yeah. If Bale can speak to Salah, that means Bale can speak to a lot of these top boys. Then
He can.
all right. Who's
When you
better
say
than?
when
No,
you
go
say
on,
top
go on.
boys, who you mean? Like,
So who would you
Matt,
say
let
the
me
best
ask
wingers?
you,
Ronaldo.
Who would you say the best wingers? Yeah, because I'm not gonna lie.
with him, right?
All right, let me go check.
Matt, let me
Mahrez.
ask you a question. If we were gonna say top 50
Let me go
of
check
the
Mahrez.
greatest players of all time, yeah.
Yeah,
Do you think Gareth Bale would be in the
the
top 50 greatest players of all time?
yeah, because he gets that British hype, bro.
Daisy players in and around Bale level. You see, like Hazard, Robin, Salah, Bale.
All right,
All of them are
Salah's
around
on
the
another level.
all right, yes, all right. So who's better than Bale or Hazard?
Bale.
Hazard in the Champions League was shocking though, so I can understand that.
Matt, do you know what? If we're talking
Hazard
about,
was shocking in the
if we're
Champions
talking
League.
about they're both in their peak prime,
Yeah,
and
I
I'm
could-
picking one for a final, that's a really difficult decision.
I
That
can't
is a
believe
re- if we're talking about in a final and they're both at the peak of their power, that is
Peak
a
of their
very
powers.
difficult decision.
Peak of their powers
Matt
That is
talking
a
about
very difficult
Hazard.
decision.
versus Bale, and you're
Matt talking about Hazard and Salah like we talking about Neymar. It's not Neymar we comparing him to. You know, we comparing him like Salah and Hazard, but that lower level, a much lower level too for me.
No, it's not a much lower level, but
It
it's a
is.
lower level.
Sammy's
It
trying to
is.
disrespect him. He's trying to disrespect him.
No, Neymar in
Nice.
conversation with like CR7 and Henry and them, man. Dino.
How can I? No. Wait there. How can I be hating on Bale? I'm not hating on. Why would I even hate Bale? I've got no there's no
Yeah,
reason to hate Bale.
he
I'm
wouldn't
just
have no
saying.
reason to hate Bale. No
That's
reason.
what I'm saying. All I'm saying is I think there's an overhype with Bale. Like I
Yeah.
think Bale's sick, you know, but I just wouldn't put
One thing I would
Bale
say with Matt,
on like the
why
top echelon of wingers though.
Bale
He
Real
can't
Madrid.
be.
No, he definitely is in the top echelon of wingers. Yeah, come on, Matt.
One thing,
Pete
Matt.
Gareth Bale, Matt.
But I
Hang
think
on,
people
what is
are-
the top echelon? What's the top echelon? Let's talk
All
about
right,
what's the top
all
echelon.
right. Neymar, Salah, Robin,
Dino.
yeah, Dino. Even though he's like wing.
I think Gareth
10.
Bale's in that. I think Gareth Bale's in that conversation. I do.
Nah, no with Neymar and Dean, nah.
I'm not saying he's better than them, but I think he's in the conversation.
He's up there
I
with
think he might
Rivaldo
go.
then.
I think he might
Rivaldo,
go a tier
Ronaldinho,
below, bro. I
Listen,
think
Del Piero.
Bale, Bale is
because
yeah.
Bale's got clutch moments. That's what. Do you know what it is? And again, I can't take away your clutch moments because that's disrespectful because you made them clutch. But I feel like if you look at Bale throughout his whole Real Madrid career, he was good, but I don't think he was like.
But one
He wasn't
He was
exceptional.
littered with injuries, though, man. Isn't it? Like,
But that's a big, all right. But that's a
Yeah.
big factor, bro. Drift. This is why we can't say about certain players because they were injured.
they one
We
thing
would say R9 is the GOAT if he didn't get injured.
yeah. I'm not gonna lie. R9 is littered with injuries, and he's still the GOAT.
We understand that, but we also understand that if there's ever going to be one player, even if R9 didn't get injured, there will always be Messi that can rival him. Even if you don't agree with it, you can always say that, in my opinion.
Well, and Maradona as well. Yeah. I agree.
Yeah, obviously Maradona, yeah. But obviously, like,
So who's
people
better?
think I was
Del
alive for them
Del
players.
Piero
there,
or
but
Del
Yeah.
Piero or Gareth Bale?
Oh, that's a tough one.
hold on, what?
No,
Del
that's a
Piero
tough
or
one.
Gareth
Man. That's
Bale?
a tough one.
I'm picking Del Piero. You're mad.
That's a tough one. That's a tough one.
I think it's Del
You
Piero.
see, when we get into this world-class level, yeah,
Bro.
there's so many fine margins that can make differences between things. Because remember, all these players we're talking about are the world's world-class.
All right, I've
best
got one
players.
for you. I've got one really going to test everyone. You ready for it? Bale or
Go for it.
Mane? Go on.
Mane.
Bale.
We knew you were gonna say Bale. To be fair,
We knew.
Bale,
Sammy was
I'll
gonna pick the Real Madrid player,
I'll
yeah.
say it again. Bale
You
or
know
Mane?
who I have over Bale? I have Mbappe over Bale. He was better than Bale. Well, he's still playing now, so he better than Bale.
Because I'll be
he plays
real.
for Real Madrid too.
I'll be real. You need- ask yourself a question again. Is Bale better than Mane?
Not for me.
Yeah, but you're just being biased now.
I am.
Yeah.
But that's,
I think-
I feel like-
No, but at least I own it.
This might even sound-
But you know,
Mbappe or
I truly do believe Mane's actually a better footballer.
This
than
Mbappe
may
or
sound
Bale?
I'll admit, there's
disrespectful.
definitely some bias.
And
in there.
sorry.
Mbappe
This
or
may
Bale?
sound
Mbappe. That's not even a debate, Sammy.
Yeah, I agree. He better than. But you know, plenty people will pick Bale because of trophies like Champions League and them thing.
Sammy, I'm not dealing the trophies thing. I'm looking at
Luis
what the player
Figo
can
or
do.
Bale? Luis Figo or Bale?
Figo.
Are you being serious? Figo, what we doing? Why does Bale
But one thing, let me get Matt. One thing,
Stop
Matt
using
correct
trophies, Jay.
One thing, Matt correct about Bale is a Real Madrid legend, no doubt for me. People who saying is he's not a legend, the trolling, but
No, he's a
Real
legend.
Madrid legacy does get really overrated sometimes. Right?
It does.
Because he was injured for so much different. They were CR7 and Benzema will match like crazy work, like around that 16 quarter semis, and Bale will come for the final and just steal the show. And
You know,
he will
it's
really-
if Bale wasn't injured so much, they probably would have won more La Ligas. Not even joking.
yeah, probably.
Potentially, but you can't take away that he was injured. This is my point, bro. Do you know how much injury-prone players that could have been even better, like Recoba from back in it. But
you
there's
remember
so
when-
many players. Yeah, go.
You remember when Bale scored the goal in La Decima, the final 2014?
Yeah.
When you think was Bale next knockout goal in the Champions League for Real Madrid? That was 2014.
Don't
That
tell
was
me it was when he
2014.
scored past us in 18.
Yes, it was.
Oh
It
my
was.
days. That's
days. This is
mad.
what I'm
And listen,
saying. But
That's-
you remember
I love-
remember the clutch moments though. This is the thing.
I love Bale. And we wasn't going on no joke. 2015 we lost in the semi, so that deep run. 2016 we win it. 2017 we win it. 2018 we win it. So that 4 deep runs
That was,
And it
that
had
was
like
such a subtle flex.
and a 4-year
Yeah,
gap
yeah.
between them goals.
Yeah, that's mad still.
So
Yeah.
I really feel like Bale, this is gonna sound disrespectful. He's on the level of like Son in them.
No,
Now
he's
you
above
taking the
it.
piss, boy. You taking the piss, son.
No, do you know what?
Son
I
is
will
cold though. If
Son's
Son
a better
was
finisher
on
than
top,
Bale, though.
Son is
Wait,
gold.
don't
If Son-
disrespect
He's
Son,
not
you know.
on Bale's
If
level.
Son
Don't
didn't play
don't
for
disrespect-
Tottenham, we wouldn't say this.
Don't disrespect Son like that.
Son got the Tottenham tax
Yeah.
on him back because he would
Son-
be rated a lot higher if
Son-
he played for like
Son is-
Barcelona.
No,
Son
Bale's
is a-
better. Bale's better.
Son is
but
just a
like-
slightly
He's better,
better.
but he's on that like he's that level of
All right, then I've got one for you. He was better. Bale. Actually, nah, he's still gonna. I think Di Maria.
You gonna say Dimitri Payet though?
Nah,
Bale.
Di Maria still.
Bale. I
I'm
like
going
Di
Bale
Maria.
over Di Maria.
No, Bale's better than Di Maria.
First. I'm
You
trying
know
to think
what
of
I do
other
love
wingers that
about
we've missed
football?
out.
What I love about football is how everybody can watch the same player and have a different opinion. Ain't that crazy when you actually think about it?
Depends on
Yeah.
the player. Everybody has the same opinion of R9 if you're smart. If you're smart, you have everybody has the same opinion of R9.
The one thing I will agree with Jay on is Son definitely, if we're having these type of conversations, will suffer from Spurs tax.
100.
Ability wise, Son was the coldest.
Who's a bigger legend, Matt? I know DRIFTY answer, and it was wild. It was disgusting. Who's a bigger legend? Kane or Son? Bigger Spurs legend.
Biggest Spurs
Son got them
legend.
the trophy though.
Yeah.
Son got them the trophy
It's
though.
Son, man.
It's Kane,
Ah.
Son
and
got them the trophy though.
Nah,
Son.
it's Kane, but people try and do
it's
the whole
Kane by a
because
mile. It's
yeah,
Kane
it
by
is
a mile.
Kane.
I
It is
speak to
Kane.
Top.
It is
I
Kane.
know what
When
you
we
mean.
had
How
this
can
debate,
Kane have a bigger legacy
no.
than Son when Son
Alright,
captained them
alright.
to
Do you know
a
what it
European
is? Alright,
trophy?
Hear me. It's the whole.
Jeff, I will get Tobes to come on. I speak to Tobes. It's not even close, by.
Do you know what
I
it is?
understand why
It's the
Sammy
Palace
says
debate.
this, but I understand why DRIFTY says what he says.
All right,
too.
it's the whole Palace debate, right? Wilfred Zaha is a Crystal Palace legend, but because
Legend.
Eze won a trophy with
Zaha is
Palace,
still good for me, yeah.
yeah,
No. But here's the difference, Matt. Though, because you're absolutely right.
But
The difference in work that was mashed isn't comparable. Whereas with Son and Kane, remember
It's
while Kane is doing his
because
thing,
remember,
Son's doing it as
Zaha
well,
had
you
to
know?
do everything at Palace, you know.
That's what I'm
That's
saying.
why I don't like the way how people
But when
rub him out
Kane
and
was
be like,
mashing work, so was Son.
No, he
Yeah, but-
wasn't. Son took a
Yes,
while.
it was. Every
But-
time Kane was injured, Son would carry Spurs. What
But
are we
Kane used to
doing
carry-
here?
I got one for Drift.
Son
Son
sat
or
off on the
Mane?
bench in a drift.
Who? So, no, Mane
Son
over
or
Son.
Mane?
Come on, man. Come on, bro. We know this.
No,
Son
Mane's
used to be
better
on the
than Son.
bench. I
Mane,
Son
you
does-
know, you already know what that is. Nah,
Sammy,
you lot-
Son or
you-
Mane?
I'm not gonna lie to you. Though.
Mane by a mile. Son is just a better Gakpo, boy. I don't even care.
No, that's
No.
No. What's going on?
He is, boy.
What's going on?
It's I love Sammy, you know.
No. 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 He better than Gakpo, but you know, like a clinical finisher in behind.
Sammy, that was disrespectful.
Sammy, did you just put Gakpo and Son in the same conversation, bro?
He's a
He just said he's a more
better
clinical
What the
version.
hell? Sammy.
He said he's a more clinical version still.
But that used to annoy me when he used to be compared to Kane, man.
He's not better than Kane, but come on now, Sammy.
Look,
Do you know what? I used
if
to
we're having
like
a conversation about ability, Kane is better than Son, and that's not even a question. But if we're talking about legacy, if you mash work at the same time, then that guy leaves, and then you go on and win a trophy, your legacy is bigger.
Not for me, man.
Remember, their partnership's the best partnership in Premier League history.
We're talking about legacy. Legacy and better player are different.
Yeah, they're two different conversations. Yeah. Remember, they've got the best partnership in the Premier League history. Son was mashing work with Kane. Kane weren't there on his own, you know.
You know, I'm gonna be honest. You see how we just when we think of Harry Kane, we just think of finisher. I'm gonna be honest. You see Son's technical level for finishing.
Left and right foot.
It can rival bare strikers. You know?
No,
seriously. Just from finishing. I'm not talking like because remember when it comes to dribbling, Son is like. He's just good. He's nothing amazing. He's just decent. Like he's good. Son's good.
Well, he's a better dribbler than Kane.
Son's finishing is fake though when you really think about it.
But his Son's finishing is he's got a finishing of a striker.
I think he was the best finisher in the league. You see when Harry Kane left? When Harry Kane left Spurs, Haaland's not a better finisher than Son. Not for me.
Nah. He's not.
He's probably not. No, Son's probably more.
I think Son was the best finisher in the league.
From that,
I do. After Harry Kane left. I think he was the best finisher in the league.
There's an argument to say.
I'm not even gonna lie.
One-on-one with the goalkeeper, nobody scared me more than Son.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. He was one-on-one with the goalkeeper, nobody scared me more than Son.
And we're talking left foot, right foot as well. We're not even just talking.
That's why when he missed. That's why when he missed against Man City, everybody knew he missed on purpose. It's like
he definitely missed on purpose. Bro. that guy with that ability, placing the ball that close to the goalkeeper. Yeah, Son knew what he was doing, bro.
100%. You know what? Jay's actually right. Son is carrying heavy Spurs tax. If he did what he did anywhere else, he'll be getting all the praise.
Son needed to see how. All right, so I've always had this thing. Remember, I said this to you before. I said Kane's good, but I don't think you can't put him in no steady level. This is when he was at Spurs. I kept on saying, you can't just score goals, like meaningless goals, and people just can rate that. I need to see you go to a next level and do something. Now, even though he hasn't won like a Champions League, me seeing Kane do that in the Champions League consistently, I said, I can't say nothing about him. Like he's done what he needed to do. He's proved it to me now. Because it wasn't just about like, bro, who cares if you score a goal 3 p.m. against Watford or no one cares, bro. But when you're getting goals against PSG, Liverpool, whoever you're scoring against, Madrid. That's when I sit there like consistently.
Son was too loyal to
but Harry Kane was always bagging in the big games, though, Matt.
No, but he did have this thing about him. What? Maybe for England, shall I say? He kind of came up a little bit funky.
He wasn't the greatest for England, but if we're talking against Man U, Arsenal, Liverpool, he always bagged in the big game.
Only City used to give him trouble, Drift. Then he had that masterclass at the Etihad 1 year before he
Yeah.
But
Kane is actually a generational player, so it's a different kind of conversation.
I want y'all to imagine if Son played for City instead of Sterling, and he was getting those chances from KD.
Oh, can you imagine? Oh my days!
He probably be City's highest goal scorer, bro. I'll be real.
You know what? We might not even have a Premier League title if Son had been at City. You know.
Nah, I hear it. Story.
And do you know what? If Kane had gone City instead of Haaland, it would have been a joke, right? Remember when everyone was like, "No, Haaland was better." If Man City had got Harry Kane. Yeah.
That's hard to say, but I hear the premise. I mean, it'd be different because, like,
but there was a younger Kane
I'm telling you, Kane can do whatever Haaland's done and more. Whatever Haaland has done at Man City, Kane would have done it and more. I think
no, because he's a better player. But I think because I know Samuel will like this. Like, you see, like I know we just say like Haaland just scores like tappings, but Haaland's finishing ability is actually kind of stupid as well.
But it's not as good as Kane.
Look, if when Mane left, we got Son.
No, it's not as good as Kane, man.
Not as good as Kane. But
it's not as clean as Kane. Not as clean. Like
if the reason Haaland is get that most damn chances, he had like top 3 movement ever, but like Haaland, Cavani, CR7, that probably the top 3.
Kane's movement's fake too, though.
Not better than Haaland. Haaland up there with Cavani for me.
Haaland's movement is elite. It is elite movement.
That whole cup when people used to
when
laugh at
Mane
Cavani
left,
for me.
we should have got Son when Mane left, right? We should have went and got Son.
You know, if he weren't on a death row contract, Klopp loves Son. He would have got Son in a heartbeat, 100%.
I wanted Son around
There's no better
COVID
replacement.
time,
There was no better replacement at the time either.
Yeah.
Nah.
I wanted Son around COVID before Vinny actually clicked. Yeah, I wanted Son.
Oh, well, you wanted Son at Real Madrid. Yeah, I'm surprised that Real Madrid didn't look at him as well. In his prime Son, that would have been crazy.
Prime Son would have been mental.
Big up H though says, man actually need to deep. Salah has been an ISO aesthetically for the past 3 years, but man has nearly 200 Premier League goals and 100 assists, 50 Champions League goals, and he was a good dribbler in his prime. Now I agree. In his prime, Salah was a good dribbler. I don't think
Salah's an eyesore though to watch.
But he's
only last season. Like it was tough to watch Mo last season.
What I'm saying is, Salah has never been like the cleanest like dribbler of all time. But one thing people do though is like when it goes to like dribbling, people like to like play it down. You go look at some of the goals that Salah's scored when it requires dribbling, and some of these players that we laud, like a Bale, has not scored a goal like that. Bale can't score a goal like that. You see the goal that Salah scored against Man City? Bale's never scored a goal like that because he can't do that. He can't. He genuinely can't. He hasn't got the footwork like that.
No. Do you know what? I'm not even going to argue with you on that one.
Do you get what I'm saying? Robin can do that. He can. Their man can weave because Bale was more of a profile of a striker that can play wing. Bale didn't have that low center of gravity where like he could turn on a. Do you get what I'm saying? Like turn acutely and things like that. But one thing he could do, but if he could shoot the lights out, I can't even lie. When it comes to shooting,
I got slandered for complimenting Salah in the chat now.
I
said Salah's not an ISO to watch, and I get slandered. See why am I getting slandered for complimenting?
When it comes to shooting, though, probably Cristiano is the only person I can talk to when it comes to shooting. When it comes to shooting, like long range and mid range, I'm saying like basketball, but you get the premise. Yeah. Bale shooting is stupid. When I say stupid, dumb.
Yeah, Gareth Bale could get power in a shot that was.
But nobody, it's the technical ability. He was insane. For the shooting was mad, bro.
I was just showing back the highlights of the World Cup final, but I turned that shit off.
It was a bad day. It was a bad day at the office.
Damn.
Boy.
Don't debate with Gunnar Lee about who's better out of Suarez or Henry. That one will be a very interesting conversation. You know what, though? That one, the thing is, for Lee, that's just going to be an emotional. Like, he's never going to listen to me, even if I win the argument, because Henry is the Arsenal GOAT, innit? So, like, no, if you admit that somebody's better than your GOAT, then you're going to feel like you've downplayed your team, innit?
No,
so
of course.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So, because that's probably how we feel a little bit now when people attack Salah. Because he was our best player, if you attack him, we feel like you're attacking Liverpool. You're not just attacking Mo. You're attacking Liverpool as well. So it's a bit like, hold on a minute. Wait.
Yeah. Matt, how you think Mbappe going to do the same thing, man, this tournament?
I think if he stick to his word, and this is the first time I've ever heard him say it, he goes, I'm going to... Do you know he spoke about defensively? He goes, I need to play defensively. And he goes, here's the killer. He goes, it starts today. I said, wait a minute. You're admitting, finally... Yeah, go on.
He was pressing on Alonso, but he was pressing on Alonso.
He was, and he
I think after Alonso gets sacked, he just was like give up after Alonso gets sacked. That was the boy, you know?
Yeah, do you want to know why, Sammy? If you was Mbappe and you're scoring a hat trick in El Clasico and your team's still losing,
but Alonso. When we first Clasico, he's the only one to Carlos getting slapped the season before.
Yeah, I know. I remember because Mbappe couldn't hack the high line, and he finally mastered it, hacked the high line, banging goals, and the team still got cooked. I'm telling you from now, people can criticize Mbappe because he's not perfect, but no one's perfect. Like defensively, he needs to be better. But one thing I will say is people try and downplay Mbappe because they don't like his attitude. And I understand that you don't like his attitude, his ego. I get all that. But, bro, we can't sit here and say the talent is, like, ridiculous. In a bad season, the man bags 40 in his sleep. This is Real Madrid as well. This Like, he's stupid. Who does that?
I just think that attitude thing is going to become why he's judged a lot. Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
it is.
Yeah.
Do you think
because
he gets
people
somewhat of a
model
bad rep for it,
professionally
though? You think his attitude's really that bad?
I think it's over.
I do think he's a prima donna. I do, yeah.
I think it is. But I do think it's like overplayed as well, though. Like, because I'll never forgive him for him getting rid of Neymar from PSG. Like,
that was Enrique, boy. Even the sporting director said it was Enrique wanted him out, boy.
Because I'm just looking at Mbappe, yeah, guys, and this is a guy that I know people don't rate League 1, but apparently people do now because they want a lot of players from League 1. So yeah, remember that. Mbappe in all competitions starting from the 18-19 season. Sorry, I'll start from when he first went to PSG. This is in all competitions. He got 21, 39, 30, 42, 39, 41, and 41. He now enters his Real Madrid arc, 44 and 42. Bearing in mind, Mbappe got injured this season. He scored 42 goals and got injured.
Yeah, that's crazy.
He's a gunman.
For Real Madrid, he has scored 86 goals in 103 appearances.
Yeah, that's mad.
But in the league for Real Madrid, he has scored 56 and 65.
So at the moment, is he on course to be better than Cristiano Ronaldo in terms of
if he was to stay at Real Madrid for
he wouldn't
the same
make
time,
it.
which he wouldn't.
Yeah.
No, obviously, but what I mean is, like, if we're going first two seasons as just the only barometer, has he outscored Ronaldo so far?
He'd have to lick 40 for like 9 years, bro.
He's still
So what? In Cristiano's first two Real Madrid seasons, he had more than 86 goals in 100 games.
No, but he was injured in the first one. He had like 33 and 34 games. He was injured. Yeah, but it had to be like a goal a game to keep up with that. Daryl had to do, boy.
That's why, like, again, you can sit there and say Yamal is more talented, but we're talking about, like, and again, like, and again,
no, I don't even think Yamal is more talented than Mbappe.
I think he is. I think he is,
he's got more natural. All right, so let me say, in terms of dribbling, he's got more natural, like, ability, but that's because Yamal is actually like a winger. Yamal's not a centre forward, and I've always said it's like, how Yamal plays the game, he plays like a winger. Mbappe plays the game as a striker, but because when he was young, he played as a winger, people think he should go back to that, but he can't anymore. He's older. Obviously, he's not as agile. He's still agile as hell, but not the same as when he first went.
Nah, he's still quick, bro.
No, he's still quick. But
so who would you rather have, an 18-year-old Yamal on the wing or a 20-year-old Mbappe?
Yeah, but I'm
taking a 20-year-old Mbappe.
You know, Ronaldo averaged more than a goal a game at Real Madrid.
Yamal's scary drip.
Tough, you know.
No, but I think people are forgetting about that Monaco early PSG Mbappe. Do you remember how good Mbappe was?
Yeah, he would buy. I still taking to get better Yamal. I had to go like to 21, 22 Mbappe by them years.
The thing is, Mbappe's been scoring goals his whole life, so it's so with Yamal it's very different. You can't really compare. Even though Mbappe was playing off the wing certain times as well, though, like especially his early PSG career, though, he was moving mad and he played off the right. How about that? When Mbappe first went to PSG, he was playing off the right. I used to watch PSG every week just to see Neymar. It wasn't even for Mbappe. It was Neymar. I was obsessed with watching Neymar play all the time, bro. Trust me.
Because he went there for a crazy price, right? It was like a
163 million euros.
They had to do it weird, right? Because they just bought Neymar, they had to do it in a weird way. So they had to loan for 2 years.
Yeah, they had to loan for 2 years.
But like, it had to be a loan with an obligation, right?
Do you know what? That's a good segue into. I've just put a link in the chat, guys, to my big up channel to watch Mbappe tomorrow for the France game.
All right,
I gotta wash my shirt. I have a French shirt too.
We'll be there, man.
We will be there. Yeah. They're gonna get sick of us, Matt, because we're gonna be alternating throughout the World Cup, so they're gonna get sick of us.
I'll be real though, chat. I'm showing my age here because you see me, I know Driftwood laughing like, bro. I've like the amount of games that sometimes like we will do throughout the day. Right now, I'm finished, bro. Like I'm so tired.
Yeah,
like,
I hear it.
Like I've done the 2 games earlier on, which were both of them are crap anyway. Obviously, we've done our KOP-ISH. your stream as well. Like, trust me. But
You've
now,
actually
man,
done about 8 hours straight streaming, basically, isn't it?
yeah, bar the little break I had when I went to go and get some food before.
Basically
I started
from 5 till now, isn't it? Yeah, basically
Yeah.
from 5 o'clock to now. Yeah. That's a long
we were
run.
like maybe like an hour break. Like,
Yeah, that's a long run, man.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, big up Mizzy in the building. Yeah, do you know what? I reckon Argentina and Algeria is going to be a good game. You know,
It might be, you know.
I actually think that might be a good game.
Nobody. I just realized nobody won today.
What's that?
Were they all draws? Was every game a draw today?
Yeah,
It's been a
and
draw.
that pisses me off. How can we have a World Cup where there's 3 draws?
But you know, because of that,
Fair
Cape
enough,
Verde
man.
is top of the group. You know that, right?
Do you know what? I'm not even going to lie, man.
Because they don't have a yellow card.
You see, when 2
No
a.m.
goals
rolls around
conceded,
tomorrow,
no yellow
yeah,
cards.
if I'm up for it, I actually might do the Argentina Algeria game. I'm not gonna lie. Like if I've got the energy, because that's gonna be a good game, I reckon.
That will be a good game. I was
Yeah.
thinking about it, but I was like, can I really stay awake though? Like, I'd have to be
Yeah.
locked in.
Well, that would be predicated on how much sleep you get tonight, though. That would be the difference. Do you get what I'm saying?
for real.
You know,
good
then
thing
once
is-
don't set an alarm now, Matt. Just let your body wake up when you're ready to wake up now, isn't it?
Yeah, but bro, it's the school run,
Oh, if you got to do school run, then that's different.
bro.
Here's what you do. You take a nap. You take a nap during the Norway-Iraq game because Norway's gonna put like 8 past them.
Because I'm looking at it now. Hold on a minute. There's a game now. There's a game in 20. Wait,
There's a game. Nobody's gonna watch
Iran,
it,
New
though.
Zealand. Oh hell no, I ain't doing that game. No, I'm going to bed. No disrespect to anyone that's from Iran or New Zealand.
Hang
but I'm not
on.
watching
Gun
it.
to your head. Name one player on either of the teams.
You're gonna have to shoot me, bro.
I'm dead because I don't know one.
No,
player,
actually,
bro.
no. Chris Wood.
Chris Wood.
Oh yeah, Chris Wood.
Oh, Chris Wood. Yeah. I would have been dead. I wouldn't remember Chris Wood. I can't even lie, bro. I can't even lie.
Yeah, Chris Wood.
Iraq are playing Norway today as well, 11 p.m. later today.
Yeah, good. Norway's gonna battle.
You know what's
Norway's
crazy,
gonna
yeah?
smack them up, you know.
Because we don't know many players from Iran and New Zealand, we're thinking it won't be a good game.
Might
But you
be
know
a
that's
good
the
game.
type of game
It
where
could
you're gonna
be
wake
one of
up
the
and see it was
sickest
a
games.
barnstormer.
Look, I'm about to go
Yeah.
lay down and watch that game. So
Yeah, I mean, I bet it's gonna be a great game.
Yeah.
It'll be like 4-3 or something stupid like that.
I know how Sam's team's playing on. Actually, no, Wednesday's
and,
kind of.
supposedly US and
Wednesday's
Iran
kind of
supposed
good,
to come
Drift.
to an
England,
agreement,
Croatia,
so
Portugal,
they'll be able to
Congo.
let
That's
their,
good.
their players stay here. We're about to sign a deal to have peace with them, so they'll be able to bring their players to the US. Hopefully,
There's some serious games on the weekend.
I just wish that the times of the games were at the normal time so that we
Was
could
sociable
actually just enjoy
hours.
every game. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just enjoy,
Works for
like
me,
2
though.
o'clock, 5 o'clock, 8 o'clock. Like we could just enjoy
Yeah.
all the games.
But you know why it is?
me and
Because
Sammy eating good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what pisses me off? It's because of the whole 40. It's because they put the 48 teams in it.
Yeah.
Well, not only that,
That's
man,
part-
but
it's the
42
time
teams.
zone.
You're 42? 42?
They
48,
said
but it's
that
the time zone,
humidity is one of the reasons for the games being late. Because you know there's some kickoffs in America that are actually 11 o'clock or midnight. That's
know.
ridiculous.
I hate
Yeah.
to say it, but I don't want to be the Debbie Downer, but there's too many teams in the World Cup, bro. That's another reason why there's like sometimes there's
But
like
it-
4
but
to
here's
5
the thing.
games in a day in a 12 hours.
The amount of money that like Curacao, Cape Verde, Iraq are going to get for their FAs is worth it because it'll make those teams
Yeah.
better and their
Like,
football
how can that be?
infrastructure will get better over time.
Yeah, well, that's
Jay-
if they distribute the money well, because I'm not gonna lie, some nations don't seem to want to distribute the money.
Jay,
That's what,
Jay, I always see Jay on Twitter arguing by when people trying to disrespect the World Cup and disrespect America. Jay always in the comments
You know,
fighting.
it's funny. I don't even like this place that much, but they just be lying about us, Sammy. Why do they lie?
I tell
They be lying
Drifty
about
about.
us.
I tell Drip, check out Jay Twitter. Right? Jay always fighting somebody.
Yeah, Jay's fighting.
but Jay,
He's
Jay,
okay,
are you back in America in terms of like, are you emotionally invested in
Yeah.
there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Fair dues.
I want them to do good to America. Host nation.
I root for all CONCACAF teams except Mexico. Look, Sammy, that's a rivalry. That got nothing to do with
Yeah.
Even though I'm
How do you feel
part
about
Mexican.
Canada, Jay?
They're irrelevant. Nobody cares about them. Sammy, am I lying? Am I lying, Sammy?
But Canada have a decent team. I like them.
No, I'm saying, does anybody actually care about them in CONCACAF?
They're probably
Did you
they're
not
probably
see
the
that funny
third.
video going around of Davies where like people didn't even realize it was him?
Yeah.
That was
No, I
hilarious.
didn't see that. No.
Bro, there's people wearing his shirt. Matt, he goes up to one person who's got a Davis shirt on, yeah? And he's like, yo, nice shirt, man. Who you got on the back? And he turns around and it's his name. He's like, no, love it, man. Look, the guy didn't even realize it was Davis talking to him, bro.
That's
Jay-
crazy.
Jay wouldn't
That's
like this,
crazy.
but America never had a player on Davis level, like playing for like Bayern Munich in history. Be
Ooh,
honest.
do you know what? I think
If
I
you want me to
think
be,
Pulisic.
you want me to be shameless?
Nah, Pulisic is not on Davis level.
Clint Dempsey.
No, I'm gonna be more shameless. You know, Landon Donovan played for Bayern.
Come on.
No, guys.
He did play for Bayern.
Would you not say Dortmund Pulisic was on that? Like, do you remember how
Nah.
good Pulisic was?
Nah,
But
he
you
was
remember-
like up and coming youngster, but he weren't like.
What about Fulham? Clint Dempsey. Clint Dempsey was a bad man at Fulham.
He was a decent. Do you know what? He was a decent player.
He was about to come to Liverpool.
I remember. I wanted him at Liverpool.
At that time, I wanted us to get him.
I wanted us to get him, bro. I said, the deals fell through. Like, what's going on?
You know
Yeah,
what's a little bit weird in the America team right now is they've always had good goalkeepers, but at the moment you don't. Because that's one thing that America actually always had, like, decent goalkeepers.
Yeah, what's his name? Casey Keller, and then we had
you had
Tourette's Howard.
you had Tim Howard. You know what? I even think
Tim Howard was either good or
Tourette's
shocking.
Tourette's
He was either
Tim.
good or shocking.
Yeah, he was.
No, but
very,
even
very good,
even what's his name that played for us, Matt? He was a good goalkeeper.
Brad Friedel.
Like,
Bro,
America
Friedel was
always had good
Friedel-
goalkeepers.
yeah.
You know, the current starter was Zach Steffen. Remember, he was at Man City. He was crap.
Oh yeah, I remember Zach Steffen. The
A9 over here lying. I said Dempsey's better than Hazard or Mane. See how he just lied in the chat. A9 just
But I will
lied.
say this though, like America, like see, like Pulisic, yeah, you need more players like that because you have the facilities. Like I feel like it's just about investment because obviously in America, it's about NBA.
Pulisic would be one of the best players in the world.
It's about NBA and NFL.
You know who one of our best players is that people y'all know who he is. Tyler Adams. He just can't stay fit.
I think Robinson
he's excellent, but he can't stay fit.
Yeah,
the left back Robertson, he's a top player.
He's one of the best left backs.
I wanted him at Madrid a few years ago.
Yeah, he's wicked. If he was a couple years younger, he would have actually got to move to a big club.
You know, we have a younger generation. Yunus Musa didn't get selected, but we have a younger generation that's coming up. We have a kid that plays for Philadelphia Union. His name is Kevin Sullivan. He's going to Man City when he turns 18. He can't. But he's starting and playing games in MLS right now at 15 to 16 years old.
I tell you where, in my opinion, where you guys got it wrong. I'll never forget the day.
Talking about Freddie Adu?
Yeah. They said Freddie Adu's the next Pele. I can't.
You know what they should have did?
That was
the
PR,
problem was they should have let him go to Europe. They were scared to let him go to Europe, and they made him stay in the MLS.
Bro, he should have stayed in school. I don't know what he was 14.
No, but he never got the development that he needed. He needed to go overseas.
He was just fast.
Call him Pulisic. LeBron of football was disgusting
Is that
too.
Chris Jericho?
Bro, I was just gonna say I can't believe Jericho still wrestles, bro.
Bro, I swear that's Chris Jericho.
Oh, he's finished. He's finished.
No,
Chris Jericho's so finished. He's
Chris
finished.
I thought he retired.
Chris
Jericho should have retired.
Chris Jericho's so finished. It's not even funny.
But no, Freddie Adu, I remember like
blow my mind. You blow my mind. He's that finished. He's Kevin Garnett on the Nets finished.
KG, Kevin Garnett, Even the guy.
He's Gundogan back at Man City finished. He's finished.
Guys, do you know what's crazy to me? Yeah, when you're growing up and when you're a young adult, like a teenager, maybe even early 20s, I can understand that we like being kids and men. Yeah, so wrestling can still be appealing. When I look in the crowd and I see people in their 50s and they're getting gassed over wrestling, I can't get my head around it.
It's the spectacle and the show of it. It's not like the actual.
I know
they invested in the storylines. They don't really care about like the other stuff.
It's just now. I'm not gonna lie, it's mad. Because when I was young,
I understand your perspective, but I'm telling you,
I used to think wrestling was the great. When I said the greatest, bro, how about this year? When I was in school and you had all the pay-per-views, yeah, there was ones that like when they used to come over to the UK, yeah, I used to like pay for it, and all my friends would like come round, like come to my house was known for the house where when there's wrestling, It's at Matt's house. The pay-per-views that you had to pay
Bro,
for.
you know I couldn't
Bro.
sleep on the Montreal screw job.
You used to get the DVDs on Monday for like if they had them big Sunday night clash.
I used to think it was real. You know, when Big Show threw John Cena into the light, I thought he died. I turned on the news.
I've got one better.
Why are they not covering this? He just killed John Cena.
I've got one better. Drift. Do you remember when the Undertaker went missing?
Yeah.
I used to time out. He just took time out. Took some time off. I said to I never forgot. I said, "Mom, don't take it like something's wrong. Like he's left." Bro, I was so invested. I used to think these storylines were proper real. Even when
you remember when they used to go to their houses and they used to have fights at the house and be like, "Oh my god, how'd they get this footage?"
I used to think, go on, Sammy, go on.
It break my heart when I realized wrestling wasn't real, boy.
I know.
It break my heart, boy. Mommy, you know who tell me wrestling wasn't real? Anthony and them, boy. Pet brother and them.
Oh,
You hear them like, you getting catch, but I said, no, it's real, boy. And argue. And this, you know, the tombstone had him. Now, what's his tombstone? He had not even touched any girl. I said, shit.
But you remember Undertaker came from under the ring and dragged Diesel down into the ring?
I thought
we thought he was taking him to hell, bro.
Yeah. They used to catch me. And it's when they say coming in from Death Valley, boy. And they used to make it scary.
I'll be real. There's another one, and I should have even believed it, but I thought it was real. It's when I was in secondary school. And do you remember when Austin got ran over?
Yeah.
Bro, I'm not gonna. There's a part of me that I still thought that was real. I was like, Austin. I was like, wait, but he's not the pay-per-view. Something's wrong. No, bro. Remember, it turned out to be Rikishi. All it was is that Austin just needed surgery because his knees were effed up. Like, and Austin's knees were cooked from when he flipping entered WWE, bro.
You know what? I've never lost.
I don't know how Mick Foley's even alive though, because they were really throwing him off the cages though. Mick Foley.
Mick Foley. I don't even want to say.
That shit
should not be alive when I think about the amount of things that's happened to him. Like, bro,
they took didn't help either. You know? Oh my god, they killed him. That man is broken in half.
Yeah. Now, off the top of the cage stuff, that's what I've said to myself. No, Mick Foley's gonna die, bro. Like, he's actually gonna die. Like, I don't care what you tell me. You can't dash a man off a cage, land on the announcer's table, and call it a stunt. Yeah. That's you trying to kill someone, bro.
Didn't you see like when they talk about afterwards, and he was proper fucked, you know?
Yeah, he was injured for real. Like
he was, because remember he did it to him twice in the same fight. Remember, because he dashed him through and he landed in the ring as well.
Yeah.
And his tooth went through his nose, like he was broke up.
I'm not gonna lie, him doing all of that for and he probably wasn't even the highest paid, because the highest paid them times there was like Stone Cold, The Rock, Undertaker, Triple H. Those were like the main guys that were getting paid. Like, obviously, even not so much, but even like Kurt Angle, when he started to get big in WWE as well, like started to bring in a crowd, like
Shawn Michaels.
Oh yeah, Shawn Michaels was one of the old.
Weren't this shoot here now used to be part of the Shield? Weren't his name Brian something?
I know who you're talking about.
He's all got a different name.
I know you're talking. What the
Roman Reigns?
No.
The other one said it was Roman Reigns.
No, Roman Reigns was in the Nexus, right?
Seth Rollins, and then who is the other
Seth
one?
Rollins.
Seth Rollins.
It was Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, and also another one.
I wasn't even really watching wrestling back then, you know.
No, neither was I, but I don't know why I even know it.
But everybody who doing it now.
Dean Ambrose.
That was it. Yeah, Dean Ambrose. That was it. Now
he's switched organizations, and he's on. What is he on now? He's on the other
guys, bro.
Wrestling thing, and he has a different name now.
Shane Taylor. But bro, what?
You know, Chris Jericho look like Jamie Phillips though.
I wouldn't know any of them who doing it now, man.
You know what? Do you not remember? Yeah, do you not remember? I know it sounds stupid now, but I've never laughed this much in my whole life. There was an episode where Stone Cold used the forklift and picked Triple H up in the car and had him like,
yeah,
I remember.
Yeah. And it was the one line when he was like, "Give me a hell yeah, you son of a bitch." Bro, why is anybody who's 30 feet in the air gonna give you a hell yeah?
I drank a beer. What? I drank another beer.
But I've never lost so much in my whole life.
Nah, Jeff, I'll go on better. You know what I'm gonna say?
Well,
it's
they
the
say
one
James
where
Pierce
Vince
Bumble.
is in hospital.
Whoa,
and
they
Stone
say James
Cold-
Pierce
Yeah. What about
How
your
about your
bad
bad
leg?
foot? How
Stop
about
the
your bad
press.
foot or something?
Stop the press. They said James Pierce Bumble for Nunes.
And he hit him with the bedpan, bro.
What did James Pierce say?
James Pierce is not tweeting at 156, bro.
This or
I
what?
promise
Yeah.
you. He's not.
What is it?
It's
They
probably
said
nothing.
James
I
Pierce
don't
got to
think,
drop the Bumble.
bruv, James Pierce is not. You think James Pierce is tweeting at 2 a.m. in the morning? I'll
You
be
never
shocked.
know. When you get a scoop, you get a scoop. Shams be doing it. You know Shams in the NBA.
That's when you get a scoop, you get.
Yeah.
I hear it. If he did, then
To be
World
fair,
Cup
David
songs,
Ornstein said at midnight. He said like 2 a.m. We got Caicedo, to be fair.
Jay, what happened to Woj,
Matt,
man?
remember, you could just roll over, pick up his phone, be in bed, and tweet, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, true. I don't see nothing though. I'll be honest, I haven't seen it.
Jay, what happened to Woj? Woj, he don't break news again.
Oh,
No, he
bro.
retired.
He retired. Yeah.
He started working. He has cancer too, though.
Oh shit.
He works for so he works for his alma mater. He's like he works for St. Bonaventure University. He does like he's considered like their general manager for sport.
Right. I always
spend
prefer
time with his
Woj,
family,
boy. I like
Woj
Woj.
is cold.
Yeah.
Yeah, he retired and then ESPN hired Shams. Yeah, Shams don't. He said he barely sleeps, man.
Yeah, boy. So
That's gonna be tough for him as a guy, man. He's in his prime. No gal. Imagine going on a date. You gotta break the news.
There's a lot of talk about this guy though now. You know the Moroccan. Like there's a lot of talk now.
Nah, he's cold.
boys are
Moroccan.
looking to head out there.
What
That's a
Moroccan?
shame. They apparently they're booing Iran, and that's nasty.
Oh no.
Do you know
Boys
what
are
I don't like about the world now, guys? Every time I see something, I really have to make sure it's not AI.
Yeah, because there's a lot of foolishness in it. I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like it's really starting to do my head in now. That I've
It's
just
kind of
always
scary
gotta
as
be
well.
like,
like.
is it AI? Is it AI? Like everything, no matter what it is, I've always gonna be like, is this AI? Is this AI?
Yeah.
Sure. But lads, absolute pleasure as always. I'm gonna wrap up the show there because it is getting on. I know Matt's knackered, needs to get sleep. It's all right for Sammy and Jay because they're still at normal hours, but we're in the we're in the ungodly hours now at this point.
It's 2 a.m. the next morning, just
2
to let you guys know. 2 a.m. Jay, the next day. For us. For us, it's now
That's right.
Tuesday.
Hope y'all have a good night.
Oh yeah, you know what, Matt? That's the point. If it's the next day, why would you say good night and not good morning?
Well, if see right now, yeah.
If
Right
little
this
man
second.
came in right now and you were like, "Nah, go back to sleep, little man. Good night." Why would you not say?
I
good
would
morning?
say, Kyrie, get your ass back to sleep. It's 2 a.m. in the morning. I would not say, Kyrie, it's 2 a.m. in the night.
No, but if he
That's-
said night,
that's what I would
Dad,
actually
you wouldn't
naturally
correct
say.
him and say it's morning, son.
That's because I'd want to.
Look, Sean C said it right. If I don't see sun, it's good night. There we go. Exactly.
Yes.
That's because I'd want to beat his ass. Because what's he doing it up at 2 a.m., bro? Waking me up.
He couldn't sleep.
So,
Yeah.
bro, wake up your mum then, innit? Don't wake me up, fam.
He heard the
Look,
Nunes news.
Look, Matt said I give you something to sleep about.
Yeah,
I'll
bro.
put you to sleep.
Bro, I'm telling you.
I'll put you to sleep.
Don't get me wrong. I used to do like night shift and stuff, and I used to do jobs where like I get like literally like no sleep. But as I've gotten older, like, I realize I have to. Well, as you get older, naturally, you have to.
People that work
respect
night
your body
shifts tend
more.
to actually die a lot younger.
Yes, I'm saying like I did
Yeah,
night
it
shift for like
takes days
6
off your
years.
life,
Like I realize I have to respect my body more. Like as you get older, you have to, bro. Like you just have.
You
to.
know what it was, Matt? I don't even think, because obviously we did the same night shift job. I don't actually think it was about necessarily even the staying awake. I think it was about the poor eating habits you develop when you do night shifts. Because you're eating at crazy times of the day.
I don't know. It depends on you, because I feel like
And they never get enough sleep, to be fair.
even though
They
I
never get
used to
enough
be a
sleep.
night person, there's a difference between being a night person and all right. So there's one thing is lying in your bed and watching TV compared to you're at a computer screen and you have to stay alert. Remember, because you're waiting for emails to come through, and you might have to respond to China, whoever you're responding to. That's a different.
But
or
you
get a
see, for
phone
me,
call.
that it was for me. The reason why I think it was is because, like, see if you get home, like, because we used to get home at 8, 9 o'clock in the morning, right?
Yeah.
If you really wanted to, you could sleep till 12, 1, and then be up and then try and enjoy the majority of the day. You might be tired, but you can try and enjoy the majority of the day. But with food, you're going to now be like, so hold on. So I ate dinner at 2 a.m., but now is it breakfast now? What am I eating? And then what happens when everyone else is eating it? Did you get? And it's it's the eating habits, bro. For me, that's mad.
When I went to the other place, I done 6 days work, 4 days off. That's when I said it's time. Because I done that for 2 years. 6 days on.
I used to do 4 on, 4 off. 6 on and 4 off is crazy.
Yeah, because that's when we used to do the 2 12-hour shifts. So you do 12-hour shift, 4 days in a row. Do you get what I'm saying? But the one I finished with was I think it was like 10-hour shifts, yeah. And it was, bro, you work 6 days in a row. You do 2 mornings, you do 2 evenings, and then you do 2 night shifts. And then you get 4 days off. When I say to you, your first 2 days, you're trying to like trick your body back for it going back to normal. Because you're now in a different pattern.
Yeah. It was horrible, man. It was horrible.
It's bad, man.
But on that note, big up your damn selves. Enjoy the rest of your evening, Jay, Matt. Big up, bro.
Enjoy the rest of your morning, bro.
Good morning, y'all.
And we'll be back tomorrow. Like I said as well, guys. Link was in the chat. I'll put it again to come and join me for the French game. And then we'll have some fun. And we may even have a few little bits and pieces during the day as well for KOP-ISH as well tomorrow, guys. So put that notification on. Stay tuned. And I appreciate you all, man. It's been a pleasure. Big up your damn self, especially everyone watching in Europe. Obviously, it is late. I appreciate you guys.
Big up,
and we'll be back tomorrow with some more World Cup action, man. Until then, big up your damn selves, everyone. We're out of here. Peace.